Hello, hello, everybody. Happy Sunday. I'm back. Oh, goodness. That's scary. I'm back. I've been a hot mess all morning. My goodness. So let's see if we can do this. It's one of those days, gals. One of those days. Um, let's see. Now, why isn't that happening? I hope everybody's had a really good week. And had found some really good treasures, maybe. Hi, Miss Judy Reardon. How are you doing? Judy Joe and Jim is in the house. Oh, man, I forgot to cut my fingernails off. I meant to. They're getting a little. So, oh well. Well, we've got some craft items. We've got Halloween. We got Christmas. There's some linens. Man, I picked up some really, really cool linens. I kept 2 pieces of the linens for myself, because I'm a little bit linen poor when it comes to my bed linens. I have a nice set of Calvin Klein sheets that I love, but I've had them for, my gosh, I bet you I've had those things 10, 15 years. Uh, but they're still in great shape. Hi, Miss Pat. How are you? Miss Mary Dugan. Come on in, guys. Come on in and say hi. And then I have another set that was actually my aunt's, and they're very nice, and those are the only 2 sets I have. The one I got from my aunt, it's, they're more of a tartan red and everything. They're really they're pretty, but y'all know I like the pastels, the pinks, the blues, and yesterday I found, and I meant to bring it over here so I could show it to you, I found, still new in the package, vintage Ralph Lauren. And, so I had to buy them. I did pay up for them, but when I got them home and looked them up, I was like, "Oh my goodness." That set, now mind you, I got the flat, queen and, the king size pillowcases. I like the bigger pillowcases. Um, that way you can tuck them down inside and you don't have that flapping around on the end, and, yeah, pillow sliding out the end and all that jazz. Mr. Greg is in the house. Hi, Gina. Hello, everybody. So I picked those up, and they're really pretty. What did I do with those? I want to show them to you. Oh, wait a minute. I got a picture of them on my phone. Dang. Because I looked them up just to see, the set. There's not many of them online at all. There's one person that has a 4-piece set, and it's $750. It's a very pretty set. Dang it, how do I look it up there? Well, nope. Yep. I don't know if you'll be able to see how well you'll be able to see it. Let me see if I can enlarge it a little bit. It's this blue stripe and pink flowers. It's got a sort of a little bit of yellow in a stripe, very little pinstripe, but I've got that in a queen flat and the king size pillowcases. And I really like it. And it's for the 4-piece set, they're asking $750. And it's got the ruffles along the edge and everything. If I slept on sheets that were to stay awake, just to look at exactly. They better be hanging up in front of me, and the only thing I can see for years. But, I don't mind putting some money into a set of sheets because, if you take care of them, I guess that's with anything, but a set of sheets should last you a really long time if you just take care of them. Now you have this, yeah, $750. Hi, Susan. Hello, hello. I know. I'm telling you that. Well, it's Ralph Lauren, and you're paying for a name, and I don't care what I lay my body on at night when I'm asleep. It doesn't have to be a certain name, but what I do like is the quality. I like a nice 100% cotton sheet. I want it to be a thick, nice sheet that stays really nice and cool. I don't want any of these cheap sheets that, get those little milly balls on it, and then you feel like you're laying on crumbs all night. No. I can remember those when I was younger. All I could afford was the cheap ones. So, no, I ain't doing it now. Um, Hi, Miss Robin Boyd. How are you doing? Miss Carrie Ann. Hello, hello. What else? Oh, I did bring some more of like your Christmas fabric crafting, like, oh, I don't know how to explain it. It's like some of it you can turn in and make ornaments out of. Let me see, I can show some of it. I got a little flat of it here. And I'm just gonna put it in some groups of, like, this one is got the little bear and the little plaid. You can and then there's a bigger bear, I think, on it as well. Yeah, there he is. Oh, he's upside down. But people cut those out, make pillows out of them, applique them to things. They're just really cute. Applique it to a pillow, and then this was in there. So this is just like a bunch of stuff I got in a pile of fabric, so it won't be too awfully bad price wise. And then there's some of it's already cut out. I think there's a little bit of Raggedy Ann and Andy in here. And then there's just some little pieces like this that it's really neat to cut out and just applique on to whatever you want to do. There's a little rocking horse. And then here's a whole thing of, I don't know, the whole thing. I don't know how much is there, but it's how cute would that be just to sort of fussy cut one of those and frame it, put some lace in around it and everything. Would be really cute. And then there's like this one here, choo-choo train, and the caboose. And you could just put a any color back on that and make some little pillows for kids. It would be cute. Little snowman, some bows, some reindeer. There is Santa on the sled. So all of that. Oh, these are cute. These are the little dogs and the little kitty cats. I think this one's been cut from. One of the pieces have been cut out of it, but it still has plenty other pieces in it. Make some really cute Christmas gifts with it. There's another little kitty cat. And then look at this little stinker. Look at that. Ain't that cute? Cut that out, put a little backing on it, and stuff it. How cute. I think this is another like pillow front. That's really cool. I like that one too. But I'm just going to I may just put them all in one group. I don't know. This would be cute framed. Look how pretty that is. That would be really cute framed. So in the preview, I'd said I had some other little Christmas and holly. Look at the little candy canes. Here's some more holly. These are your, how pretty would that be? I mean, it's been cut some pieces away from it, but they cut it nice enough where they left the piece that you could still use these Christmas cardinals. Those would be cute framed as well. For Christmas, just to hang up around your tree, you know? Little houses and little trees. Sew them together, stuff them, and put them in like an old wooden bowl for Christmas, and put some little sparklies and some mercury glass balls and stuff like that. Would be really cool. Hi, Christine Jones. How are you? Welcome, welcome. And then this last piece here is more like Southwest, but I don't leave it all in there. More Southwestern. It's got the like coyote, and there's cacti. And I think these were like appliques for a sweatshirt like this. See how they did that into a sweatshirt, like that necklace part looks around the neck, and then the lady on the front there. So there's quite a bit in this box, and I think I'm just gonna do it. I might just do it all together. I think I will. I think I'll just do it all together. And then there's some other, like there's some little cutouts here, and they're feels like they already been starched and everything. Those little cutouts there, but yeah, quite a bit of little projects there you could do. And then they had all that, and that was like they had put all this and taped it. See the tape on the side of the box, and so nobody could take anything out of it, and then price the whole box. So I picked that up, and then they had this in a bag. So I picked it up too. Now this one is the one I had in the preview, the Santa. And I think there's 4 panels of that here. So there's 4 of him available, which I think each panel, I believe, has 2 of him on each panel, and a smaller one. Let's see if I can get a hold of it here. So this one, of course, is going to be upside down. Nope, it isn't. See, so there's a bigger one and a smaller one. And you would also get on the other side a bigger one and a smaller one. And I think I have 4 panels like that available, because I left them all together because I thought if somebody wanted more than one, I'd just leave it all. See the little cut line right here? I would just leave them all together for whoever, and they could have it however they wanted it that way. So each panel would have 2 big ones and 2 small ones on that one. I'll lay that over here. Let's see if I missed anybody coming in. I don't think so. I think I got everybody. But if you're sitting in the background and in the lurkers lounge, come in and say hi, just so I know you're here. I'd appreciate it. If not, that's okay. You don't have to. I know sometimes I just like to go and, like Miss Pamela sell. I just sit and I watch her sell. Usually there. But if y'all noticed in my preview last night, there was a lot of talking and laughing and yelling in the background. My son and his friend. It was only them 2. There was only 2 of them. And but today there's going to be more. more than just two. So, um, get ready for it. Um, they watching wrestling, and when they these guys have been together since they were born, all these guys, and they have got into wrestling when they were younger, and they still are. I mean, at least now they know it's not all real. Um, some of it is that happens, but um, they used to think it was all real, and I'd say, "Steven, that's not real." "Mom, it is. No, he really did." And then they got into buying the big, like the championship belts. So there's some of those. Just crazy stuff, you know. He just he's always got into those kind of things. I don't know. Um, but just for fun, now they all get together and still have their childhood, um, fun together. So it's pretty nice. So if you hear them, just ignore them like I do. Uh, all right. Well, we're going to get started. So if there's something you've seen in the preview and want to get a closer look at, let me know. I'll try to get it up faster. This cell's not as big as some of the other boys and their toys. Exactly. Exactly. Um, if there's something you've seen in the preview that you want to see closer up, just let me know, and I will try to get it to you to show you as quick as I can. Like I was saying, the sale's not as big as it usually is. Um, there's a lot. There's going to be several things that are choice. Um, like the spools, since there's so many of them. I think there's 5 of the spools. Those are the last of the spools I have. Hoping to find some more because I really like the spools. I don't make a whole lot on them. I just love them, and I think I started them out around $8 or $9. I can't remember now. Um, and I probably give $7 or $8 a piece for them. So yeah, but I like them. So I like picking up things that I like, and I know y'all like them. Um, let's see. Trying to see if anybody else came in. Doing good so far, so good. Let me get this computer set up over here. Get my cap blocks on. Get my first start put in. We'll see how it's running today. I did shut it down and I pull it back up, but hey, we'll see. Okay, so I don't see where anybody typed anything in that they wanted to see particularly first. So I am just going to show stuff. And we're going to start with the hankies. Really nice. I just picked these hankies up. What day was it? Friday. Yeah. Went to a really nice house. Nice and clean everything. That's where I got the sheets, all that kind of stuff. I don't know what this lady, she had, there were so many sets of sheets that had never been out of the package. It was unreal, and bedding and all that kind of stuff. There was a whole closet full of bedspreads, the old bedspreads, that has, I don't know how to explain it. Remember they used to do the bedspreads and they looked like they were quilted. They weren't stitched. They would look like they were just sort of heat set together, Um, there was a whole closet full of them. Pink flowers, yellow flowers, blue flowers, some with butterflies, some, everything you can imagine. They just had more on them than what I wanted to put on them. I'd say they were probably 60s, maybe early 70s, on the bedspreads. Twin and full, I think most of them were. There might have been a couple of queens in there, but yeah. So let me put a start on the hankies. There's 3 of them here. We're going to start them out at $15. It's only $5 a piece, and that's pretty good because nowadays you go into an antique shop and hankies are 8, $10, 12 if they're, like seasonal things, but, and up, depending on how fancy dancy they are. But this one here is really cute. Hi, Gail. Hello, hello. This one has like little bird cages. Look, are they little? Looks like little bird cages, right? And the little flowers, and that's all the way around every corner. Nice and clean. I didn't see any holes or anything like that. I've already pressed them and everything. They are ready for you to use however you like. And then look at these. Oh my gosh. Look how, I don't know if y'all can see how bright and pretty that is. Let me see if I can raise my light up a little bit. But really pretty color all the way around, all, what do you call it? Scallop. I mean, just really cute all the way around. Very pretty ones. And then I love this blue one. It doesn't have the white center. It has a full coverage of the little flowers. But look at those flowers. The color on these are great. Very neat. Still with the scalloped edges. I am with Miss Pat at 15. But I thought they all went really nice together. I mean, they sort of remind me of a set with the same scale, like of the same size flower. Um, the scale of the flowers on them are really close. But how stinking pretty are they? I love those. That one there, I swear that has to be bird cages. It looks like it. Really cute. I'm gonna get my last call ready to go in. I am with Miss Pat at 15. You get all three of them for the $15. And last call went in, and we're going to mark that sold. Hi, Maria. Is Paisley with you? Vincent? Tell them hi if they are. Let me find my little bag. I want to put those in so they don't get roughed up. Is it cold? Oh. Oh, you're in Colorado? Now, Gail, if you purchase anything today, I can just hold your stuff and let me know when you're home and I can send it then. And then I will pop these into this little bag like this for Miss Pat. Oh, I ran out of a lot of like little things to send them, but I'm gonna have to look and see if I can find some more stuff. I love sending them little things, Oh my goodness, my pen, I'm telling you. Let me lay that down here. Okay. Oh yeah, I got a little chilly, and then now I'm a little warm, and then I decided just to leave it on just in case I got chilly during during the sale. I wouldn't have to worry about it. I'd rather be a little warm than a little chilly. And it is cool here. I mean, it's rained and everything, and we were, like, up in the, oh, 80s, I guess, something like that, maybe 90s, I don't know, I don't go outside unless I have to, and then and, now it's, like, today, let's see what it is. It is, a lot chillier. I'm sure Miss Bet's had about the same kind of weather. It says it's 69 outside, but, earlier today, it was only 39. So or no, later on today, the low will be 39, yeah. So it's like, it's really and then we're supposed to be, like, up into the 70s midweek, and then it's gonna go back down in the 60s, 57 in that area. Oh gosh, yeah, see, I don't mind it being, oh, 60s, but when it get down in them 40s and stuff, after you've had days that were already, um, in the 80s. Yeah, we got rain. It was raining a while ago. We got ooh, yeah, we had tornado, um, warnings, but I think what was it, Belton, that got some serious tornado damage? Sirens, temps, 10 drops of rain. Oh, goodness. The bump pipe cleaner. Okay, I'll show that for you. Um, it is new old stock. This here is sort of that, what color are they calling this? They're not calling it a color, huh? It's a red color. Let me do this because sometimes on this, then it gets too bright. That light, and it's a red, but it's like that older red color, sort of a orangey red. Like they made those Santa Clauses out with the clay faces, and then really pretty green. And it's more, I'd say, what color would you call that? Sort of a mint green, maybe? It's really pretty. But I'm going to do both bags. Let's see. How did I put this? Yeah, I put them together in a set. And let me give you a start price on these. This stuff sells like crazy online. I don't know if you've ever looked, but some of it, there was bags of this, just single bags, that sold for like $30 and $40 a bag. And then there was groups of maybe 5 to 10 that sold for like $70, $80, But the old stuff is just, it's really hard to find. You're not ready for the 110s yet? Avery was here last week. She may be in later on this afternoon. But I'm going to start mine out because I got these a really good price on these. So I'm going to start mine out at $15 and you get both bags. That's less in some cases online than one bag brings. So they are 12 pieces in each bag, and they are the chenille bump, and they are Japan. Really neat new old stock, I'd say they're probably about 12 inches long, I guess, right in there. Omaha, Nebraska. Mangelsons. This is that old bump chenille that they craft it with. Like, I would think this is probably the 60s, maybe. I guess 50s, 60s, late 50s, or maybe in the 60s. And it's that they made the little Santas and different things like that out of the little arms that are on, like the little cone girls, you know, the ones that are the paper cones, and they do them all up if they give them little arms. Sometimes I make little angel wings out of these, flowers, leaves. But if you're a crafter, they're like very sought after pieces. And I'm going to get my last call. I am with Gail at the 15. And I'm going to put that last call in. I don't know where the lag is at today so far. I guess we'll find out. And we're going to mark those sold. So Miss Gail, those are coming your way for the 15. Congratulations. Whoop, whoop. Oh, goodness gracious. Let's, I'm going to do some of the bags here. They're laying right on top. So it'll be choice on those, and you can take however many you want. One bag has your wooden ornaments in it. The little bird. There's an angel. A horse with these little berries coming up out of its back, like a little, I think somebody just stuck those in there because I think it used to have a string probably there. And I think you can remove those if you don't want those on there. But look, the little birds on the merry-go-round. There is the little soldier. This is the bird. I love these pieces. This one says, let's see, made in Sri Lanka or something like that. Oh, there's a little tag over there. And then the little horse, I was telling you about, little rocking horse. Somebody stuck little flowers at the top of him. And then there's this little angel here. And then this little angel here. And this one has the little, I don't know, real thin little like wood. And then look at that one. I like that. I like the painting on those. So what is there? There's 6 ornaments in that bag. I'm going to get a start price in. A white ladybug today. Oh, wow. Hi, Amy and Chuck. Happy Sunday. 86 degrees in Florida. So you're going to choice of the wooden ornaments I just showed. And then this bag here. So this is also $15 a bag. But look at the Santas. This is the one dressed in green. There's one dressed in pink. Really cute. These are ornaments. And then this is that Silvestri little pottery, or I don't know what's that made out of, like clay. Yeah, piece. And then there's this little guy, and this little guy is a Hallmark, I believe. Yep, he's a cutie patootie. I love this little guy. Look at the little mouse on his shoulder. And you get this little guy. He's about 2 inches. That's the bag of the Santas. And there's 4 of those in that bag. They're a little bit bigger pieces. And that one Santa, he's even got bells on. And then the other bag is just filled with, like, there's a pick of the presents. There's some of the old ribbons and stuff to put on your boxes. Here's some other old presents on the bottom. Look at that candy stripe. Let's see if I can get it around there. Little candy stripe Christmas tree ornament. There's a little mouse in there with the silk, what is it, satin balls. And then the crocheted, there's 3 crocheted bells. Just a bunch of really neat stuff to put maybe like in a Santa sled or something like that. There's even candy canes in there. Yeah, there's just a little bit of everything. Starting them out at $15 a bag. That is choice on bags. So this one would be like ribbon or presents. And then there's one with Santas. And then there's one with the 6 wooden ornaments, which is really cool ornaments. Which are there again. A lot of this would look cool on a reef. Y'all knew I was going there. You knew I was. So if anybody is interested in any of those, we have the bag with the ribbons. We have the bag with the Santas. And this one is like, let's see, that's cloth. Yeah. So he's like a cloth that's been sort of stiffened a little bit, you know. And he's probably, I don't know, let's see how tall he is. He's around 5.5 inches. Oh, good. I want to see it. Oh, I love that basket. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. I wish they would have had more at the last sale of those, but that was the only one I found, you know. I mean, that's the house that I got your other basket at too. So it's all from the same lady's house. They were antique dealers and they were big primitives. So there was like no really, you know, that fake primitive stuff, you know, that they try to make it look old and it's not really. There wasn't anything like that. It was the real deal. There was antique dealers coming in with their own names on tickets, marking, and just pulling a sticker off and sticking it on furnitures and different, what do you call them? Oh my gosh, I forgot what they're called now. It's right on the tip of my tongue. Those big pots, those big, oh my God, I can't think. The jugs, the clay jugs with the birds on them, and they're just unreal. I mean, it was really cool sales, and they had 2 of them there at the same place. Let me get my last call here going. I am with Gail at 15. Oh, that's not scrolling down properly. We're gonna make it do it. There. What is that called? Gosh dang it. I can't wait to see what you put in it. I'm trying to think of what you bought from me that would go in it. Last call is in. Well, sort of last call. Lost call. I don't know how in the hell that W got in there, but it's there. And it counts. And then, Gail, I just need to know which bag you want it. The wooden ornaments, the Santas, or the ribbons and crafting presents and picks and stuff. Or you can take more than one or whatever you want. They're all pretty cool bags. My nose has been itching. What does that mean when your nose itches? Judy, what does that mean when your nose itches? She says she wants the Santas. Okay, I'll set those to the side right over here. Put that with your Chanel pipe cleaners there. Now I have the wooden ornaments and I have the bag of the ribbons and ornaments and packages and picks and the homemade, handmade, crocheted. If anybody would like either of those, just let me know. They're $15 a bag. And you can just say wooden ornaments or ribbons. And or you could say number 10 is the wooden ornaments and number 11 is the ribbon and packages. And congratulations. I know I'll never guess. My gosh, now I'm gonna have to go back through your file with your name on it and look at everything you've ever bought for me. Oh goodness. It's itching my nose, yes. Don't know why. It means something when your nose itches. I know I thought somebody asked about something else. Now I can't remember what it was. So if you ask about something, you might want to put it back in there again because, my memory is as long as my, and I ain't got one of those. So I'm going to move on to the next pieces, which is okay, we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So you think you bought it from a local vintage shop? Yeah, you know what? You're losing your mind right along with all the rest of us. I said, what does it mean when your nose itches? I don't know, but my nose itches right here. Like, when your hand itches, you're getting money. I think, what is it when your nose itches? Something happens when companies come, and I don't know what all those old sayings are. Can't remember them. All right, so this is going to be a choice. These are some really, really cool old KD hand printed 100% pure linen. Like that one's from Rhode Island. Yeah, Rhode Island, from Rhode Island. You are going to have a nosy company. I don't like company, especially if they're nosy. Oh, those aren't my favorite kinds of people. All right, let me get a start on these. Just to let you know that all of these, there's two different prints. There's 4 of the vegetables and one with the butter and the cow on it. These are all KD. They all have their little tags. None of them's ever been used. They are new old stock, in perfect condition, no holes, no stains, nothing. All of these I found online. All of these, there's 2, Sam. And they were selling between $24 and $35 a piece. I'm starting mine out at $12 a piece. Just sort of let you know the price difference in what they are here and then what they are there. These are all, to me, just so cool. I think so. Now, when they're like this, they still have that sizing in them, so water will puddle up on top of them. But once they're broke in, I have some. I have one with the real pretty pink flowers. I have one that says London. I have one that has the cats on them. Once you wash them and get that sizing off of them, I don't have a problem with them. I like taking one when I had my own place, one like this, because they're a little thicker, and I'd lay it out on my counter if I had a bunch of things I wanted to clean, like if I was, cleaning shelves or something and cleaning some of my knickknacks, I could actually lay these out on the counter and then just wash and set them over, wash them and rinse them and set them over to dry, and I never had any problems with them absorbing water. Let me get this like this. This one here, because I did not have time to measure these last night. I was so tired. 17 inches wide on the one with the cow is the one I'm giving you measurements on right now. 17 inches wide, and it is 30 inches long. And it is the one that says molded butter fresh. Molded butter. It has the cow, the basket of daisies, the little butter mold there, right here. Now if I can get this to go with me. Let's see, where'd it go? There's another little butter mold up there. Really cute. Really, really cute. I like that. And I like the color of the yellow is a real sharp, like mustard color. It's a really neat piece. Like I said, it still has the original tag on it down here. What did Judy? Jim bought me an electric chair, not the kind I have. What Jim bought me? Oh. You're just buzzing around the house. Cool. And then I have 4 of these. I'm going to show one, but I do have 4. They're all the same size, all the same picture on them. They all have the tag on them as well. And it's probably about the same size as the one with the cow. We'll see. Yeah, about 17 by 30, maybe a little over 17, just a little over 30 on them. But it has all the vegetables. Look how cute it is. The beans, the cucumbers, there's mushrooms, corn, carrots. Looks like squash, artichokes, cabbage, onions. Yeah, just really cute. And it's was the other one signed? I can't remember. Let me look. The signed ones are really nice. And this one is signed right down here, R.L. Jones. I don't know who R.L. Jones is. But yeah. So $12, and you have a choice of either, there's 4 of these, and there's only one with the cow. Really neat. They are 100% linen. the color's great on them. I mean, just the color is just wonderful. And if you have a wedding coming up, oh my gosh, the girls, the young girls these days that are getting married and everything, they are like really into vintage, a lot of them. This would be a great gift. Get a little, go to the Dollar Tree and get like one of those small baskets and just fill it with like things like this and cleaners and different things, you know, to give at a maybe a bridal shower. Um, I know I liked getting things like that because that stuff's sort of pricey, you know, expensive. So, and when they get married and get into their new place, she's gonna want to clean it up. At least I think. And but I do have four of the ones with the vegetables. They all are exactly alike. They all have their tags. You know, really neat to give as bridal gifts, even or to keep for yourself. If you have two homes, you have a vacation home or something like that. Nice to have little things like that in one of them or both of them. Okay, Gail's at 12. Amy and Chuck is at 13. Uh, yes, that. Oh, yeah, that would be cool. Yes, yes, yes. And then these are, and then the cow. And last call is in. Ooh, yeah, I've seen them make aprons out of these too. You know, they just put how did they do that? They did a sort of a C cut and then put what do you call them? Ties. Oh my gosh, on them. They were great, even for little girls or grown-ups. It doesn't matter because they just look so cool. Hanging on the front of your stove, decorations, curtains. Yep. I am with 13, with Amy and Chuck. I love that. I'm just picturing right now. That's why a little chuckle. I'm picturing Judy just zooming through the doorways around the house. Oh, beeping her little horn at Jim. Beep beep, coming through. Gail, are you still in or out? I'm with Amy and Chuck at 13. Now, mind you, there are four of the vegetable ones and one of the one with the cow. So she says out, and Amy and Chuck, I just need to know because Gail said out at 13, which one or ones would you like? I have one of the cow and I have four of the vegetables. No horn, he has to pay attention. You could go and get you one of those little bicycle bells. Ring, ring. Sam, can you hold the veggie one up sideways? Okay. Sideways. Like this. If you're thinking about a curtain, that would be cool. You could turn that into a valance and have four of them. So if you had a single window in a curtain, like over the sink or something, you could do a valance, do that drop down, and do the other two as the the bottom curtain part. That would be cool. But yeah, I'll do it this way too. So this is me flipping it. Okay, I have 4. To see if you can make 3 veggies. Okay. And okay, I got y'all. I got y'all. So 3 of the veggies. And I'll lay them out, Amy, and I will make sure there's, I mean, because nothing's ever always perfectly made. But I'll lay them out and make sure they're the same width. All of these should be the same exact size. But, every once in a while they'll give you a little smidge more or less, but I'll try to make sure they all measure out the same. So when you do that, and then Gail's taking the other. Okay, let me write all this down. Whoops, almost knocked that coffee off. That would not be good. I think I better drink some of that coffee. Now that is good. Not there is good, as me and my grandson would say. Good. That is it's just a Walmart brand, but it is, what do they call it? Triple chocolate. And then I put some vanilla creamer in it. And let me tell y'all, girls, it's good. Good. Where are you at? Ah, there. So and then the cow is going to kill in one of the veggies. Gotcha. And they'll all be bagged up for you. Where do I want to lay that? I think I'm gonna lay that on the end of my bed. Just like that. Just like that. I know, it is. It's always good when it works out that way. Oh, yeah, you gotta get that sewing machine, girl. That when I move, that's the first thing comes out. One of the first things that comes out. But now I have, like, this desk that I'm here at right now. It's actually my sewing desk. It has that centerpiece that your sewing machine goes down into, and then, there's a release that brings it back up. And right now I don't have my sewing machine in it. It's in my closet right there in the floor, of my closet, because I have all this on it. But usually it's right here. And so congratulations to you both. Yes. I usually have that blueberry coffee. This was a new one I hadn't seen before, the triple chocolate. So I picked it up to try it. Now, I picked another one up about, I know, a couple months ago, and I cannot drink it. It makes me very nauseous, and it's called toasted marshmallow. Yeah, that didn't agree with me. So I had to, like, it's just sitting there. I don't know what to do with it. I'm gonna see if anybody else in my family can handle it. But if anybody's interested in trying it, I would be more than happy to throw a pot of it in your box. It's called that way you don't buy it without you get to try it first. I can't drink it. I just it made me nauseous. I don't know what it was about it. I felt like it had a perfumey taste to it or something. And it might have just been me that day. I have no idea, but I ain't willing to try it again, because once something turns my stomach like that, I just can't take that chance. Let's see. Sam, yes, I got the playing cards right here. No marshmallow, anything for you. I like marshmallows. Like my Hot chocolate, I buy the powder, with the little hard marshmallows in it. I love those little hard marshmallows. Um, but I can't do that. Now, there'd be choice on the cards. Let me get a start in on those. Um, I forgot how to spell start. Oh my gosh. Oh, what a day. um, okay, these are $16. You get 2 sets. They have the original plastic case that they came in. This is the bird ones are Hallmark, and these are Stancraft. Uh, the owls are, the little boxes are I found online for like $10 a piece. So with the cards in them, yeah, it's even they're up there. Um, so I'm going to start out by letting you see the cards. They are all there. I counted them all. Let's start with the little owls. The little owls. Um, I can get it out. This one's never been opened. It's still in the cellophane. Um, Look at that. Just look at the pictures. I like the pictures on them. Really cool. I don't know what the cards themselves look like, other than that right there on that pack. On this one, I went through and put all the suits together to make sure every one of them was there. And it's this little bird, this little owl here. They are so stinking cute. So you get both sets of those cards. And they're the one that's open, yeah, it's in good shape. You could play cards with them and everything like that. They're fairly clean. Of course, I mean, there's probably a fingerprint or something on them somewhere, but really a neat set. And they do come in the original box, which I think is really cool. Now these are the birds. Let me see if I can get them both out here. They're pretty used. Their edges are, pretty used, but I love them for the pictures on them. Look at those. Isn't that pretty? Now, if you wanted to, you could use these because they look sort of Christmassy to me, um, as tags for your cards. And the way you do that, now I wouldn't use look at the Joker. I wouldn't use look at that Joker. I wouldn't use say my Jokers or my face cards to do that with, but the other ones I would, because you could cover this with a paper. They have all different color stickers, things that you could cover that with. But I want to show you these. I've not seen these. Like in the preview, I told you they had different. Look at the king, queen, and jack. Aren't those pretty? There's got to be something. I know there's a person out there because I've seen them online, and they do crafts with these different king, queen, jack, and even the ace is all fancy dancy with the picture. You could cut that out and put it in a dollhouse for like a picture in a dollhouse. So yeah, really, really neat. They are yellowed, which I think gives them a little character if you're going to use them to craft with. The Jokers, of course, are, whiter because probably got used less. Yeah, I like marshmallow, but not that coffee one. Nope, nope, nope. But like I said, if anybody'd like to try it, just let me know, and I will drop a thing of it. Now it's the Keurig pods, and then here it is in yellow. Same, what do you call it? Pictures on the cards, but yeah, they're just really, really cool. And that is those. And They are older Hallmark pieces. I'd say probably from the 70s, judging. Junk journaling, yes. Oh, look, I put one in one way, one in the other. And they are, there's a sticker on the back. So it will be choice on these. And I'm with Gina at 16. I gotta find my mouse. Oh, yeah, I like that too. I like that too, Pat. Okay, I froze. Am I froze? I froze on mine. Okay, let me go over here. Hmm. Oh, now why is that doing that? I don't know. Look, I answered my own question. There. Well, almost got last that time. Not frozen unless you're cold. No. Okay. So sold to Gina at 16. I'm sure it's my computer over here. And I even shut everything down on it. It's just so old that it's, like I said, I think I bought this one over here like probably 13 years ago. It's an old one. And she wants both sets. Those are pretty cool. Pretty cool. And congratulations to you. Let me write those down for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm telling you, I have yet, I think, spelled it right. I guess I just do one hand and I'm sort of sitting sideways like this because my keyboard sets this way. So no excuses, Sam. No excuses. You're just crazy that way. Next, I'm going to do the ribbon, the velvet ribbon, and then I'm going to do the Santa after that. Just FYI for you. Now, this is, I actually found this online and I couldn't believe it because I'd never seen it before in these plastic things. These are all Hallmark, all new old stock. And these are velvet ribbon. At one time they were $1 a roll for 26 feet, which is, what is that? That is like 8.666667 yards. So velvet sheen, and it is a velvet. This color here is sort of what I'd do a fall color. It's more of a rust, pumpkin-y rust color, like a pumpkin spice. And then there is this blue teal color, all the same length, and they're pretty pink, very neat. And the what is it? Let's see. They are, whoops, like 3/4 of inch wide. And then on the back, it just gives you some instructions to make a velvet pom-poms and, other little things. And when I found them online, they were Hallmark 1970s. So let me see how I have them wrote down here. Whether I can't remember if I did them. Ain't that crazy? How come I can't find that? Crazy. Crazy. Okay, I did them. They're separate. Rust, pink, and teal. Just have to let me know what color you want, and let me give a start on these. And these are going to start out at, whoops, forgot to look at the start price. Okay, these are starting out. How come that didn't type in there? Just a second. Did not type in there. Crazy. I'll do it over here. Hopefully that'll go in. This thing's getting ready to go in the trash. I'm telling you. So you have the pink, the teal, the rust, whichever one you like, starting them out at $10 a spool. There are 8. There's over 8, 8.5 yards here. Okay, cool. Very, very nice. And then the bag. If you want to do up some really pretty centerpieces for your tables, a package to give as a gift, tie backs on curtains, even your fresh flowers, if you're putting them in a vase and want a really nice bow in the front of them, you could do some of this here. This would look great on a lot of things. If you have stuffed animals and need to redo their bows around their necks or whatever, these would be really great to do that with. Sort of keeps you, with some of them, closer to their era they were made. Let's see if this will work now. I don't know. We're going to see. I'm with Gina at 10. Looks like it. Looks like that might be. It's like every so often it gets a little glitch or something in it. I'm going to try to spell last call correctly this time. Hey, got my last call ready to go in. I'm with Gina at 10. And it's a choice of color, Gina. And last call is in and sold. So I just need to know rust, teal, or pink is how I wrote them down. Pink. Would anybody else like one? Gina took the pink. I still have the rust or the teal. So these two are still available. The rust is number 31 for $10, and the teal is 33. And I say rust, but it's sort of a pumpkin spice color. Very nice. So the pumpkin spice color is 31 and the teal is 33. And the pink is gone. It's going to Gina. I'll put it with your cards. Congratulations. Let me mark those. I know I said I was going to do that Santa next and ended up picking up those. I don't know. But this is the Santa. Isn't he cool? Look at the birdhouses. I love all the birdhouses. Christmas tree down the side with the cardinals. And then look at the back of him. All the sunflowers. How pretty is that? I mean, he's something that could be out in the spring, you know, all the way through Christmas because he is so, so neat. And in the fall, I mean, he just leave him out all year round because he hits all the marks, you know. He also starts at $45. And I think I have one more, and it's the mistletoe one, and that'll be in next week's sale. And they're all right around 9 3/4 inches to 10 inches, right in there. He is so stinking cool. Beautiful face painted done. Even his wreath on his head is a big sunflower. I mean, anywhere you set him, if you set him someplace where you can see front and back, it's still a really nice uh, piece to look at front and back. Sort of reminds me of that, was it Jim Shore when it's done like this? But it is ceramic. There is the bottom. This one here is a Gare mold 1998. Gare is a mold company that's been around for like, oh my gosh, a long, long, long time. Like what is it called? Atlantic Molds and all of them. Yeah, Gare's been around probably as long as, or maybe longer than Atlantic Molds. This is a whole line they came out with in the late 90s. I'm with Gina at 45. Love the birdhouses. And did all the little detail, you know, the little gold on them and everything. Tree full of cardinals. Just really cool. I like it. Now, trying to think here. Yeah. Now, if you put some fairy lights up in there, these little holes are open, so you could see the little fairy lights. Just undo them and thread them down in there, and just push them in there. And actually got a big enough lip you could just lay the little on and off switch inside there. And all of these have the little punched out holes where the light can come through. And this one here does, and this one. I was trying to think. I think. Let me check real quick. See if they just got paint clogged up in that hole. Nope. Yep. Yep. I got one of my tools out. I've been painting and doing myself. Yeah. All the little holes. Now I got little beads. There it went. There was just some paint. There it went. So all the little holes on the birdhouses are open. So light will come through them if you put some little, what do you call them? Tea lights up in there. So last call went in. And we're going to mark it sold. Sold. Miss Gina, congratulations, girl. That is a neat Santa. Congratulations. I absolutely love him. He is just, I mean, so cool. I've looked for a long time for the one that I wish I would have kept that I did. And it was the quilt Santa. He has quilts draped on him. His gown is a quilt. His or his jacket, or what do you call it, coat, and then this whatever, his dress, his skirt, his clothing is a quilt pattern on it. Really cool. I wish I could find that one again. But congratulations. Even the little buckle on his shoes is done in gold. I love that. He is really cool. Now, my next piece is my Grim Reaper. And It is a two-piece, because this is the top, and it measures, just the top alone, measures 7 inches in height. It has been cut out. All of this has been cut out. Now I've got it all plugged in here. And this little light is one of those kinds that you can squeeze. And let me go from the bottom side and squeeze. And you can pop it out if you want. You don't have to leave the light in it. The other piece will still sit right up on the platform. But this is a little light that just sort of pops up in there like that. It has the little part right here. I don't know if you can see that or not, where you would, when you set it, you would thread that through there. So it sets flat. Now let me get my little toggle down here. Little toggle switch. And then there's the little light. It does work. Let's see if I can do all this at one time. And then that sets and lights up behind him. Really cool piece. Doesn't do it justice here. When you have it lit up and the lights are out, it's great. The little eyes coming from the skeletons and everything, and the Grim Reaper. Really cool. It is all done like in a black, and then it has a dry brush of it, like a grape purple color on it. I blinded myself. I can't really see that well right now with because I looked at that light. So really cool. All together, you're looking at, I know I'm chancing it right now, not holding all of it, about 8.5 inches on that. And then little toggle switch turns it off. So I'm going to set this part down. Just know it does work. And I'll be showing this because all of it together is a little heavy. And let's give it a start. And there is the start on it. Starts at 35. I can't remember if I found this one online or not. I look at so many things, guys. It's just unreal. Sometimes I can't remember. I picked up some pieces this Friday that I about blew my mind when I got them home and was looking them up to find out some information on them to let you know. And one of the pieces was like the sheets that blew my mind on the Ralph Lauren sheets still in the package. Yeah, that blew my mind. And then I picked up some of your holy water pieces that hang on the wall. I think they're called fonts, Fonts. And one of them blew my mind. I mean, it was like $200 some online. And I'm like, what the hell? Okay, did I get that started again? Yeah, I did. Okay. So if I don't have any interest in this, it does work. It sits on this platform piece that lights up, and I think it's got like a reddish colored bulb in it. Red or purplish color, I can't tell. 35. I hate to look at it. I think it's more of a red color, but it's sort of a reddish purple actually. It looks really cool. And it all sets together just like that. Now, if you wanted to, I guess you could get some of that little, what is it called? That little sticky stuff to hold them together while they sit. But they actually sit together fine if, you don't bump and all that. I mean, if you set it up on a shelf or like you should and just out of the reach of children, it sets pretty great. So the Grim Reaper there, all lit up. 35 on it. me set him back down here so I do not break him, because, I hate it when I break stuff, and I have broke stuff, did the preview, and then as I'm putting it onto my cart, broke it. Yeah, I've done that. Not in a while, but I've done that. Children and cats. Yeah, exactly. Let me put a little mark beside this one. Did anybody ask for anything else? Because now I can't remember. I'm telling you, that's how this all here works, just like that. I can't remember. I'm going to move on to the sheets. There'll be choice on those, whichever. I am going to go ahead and enter that in, just so I know where I'm at on that. Okay, and the next start price is on the sheets. J.C. Penney's one sheet queen flat. It's still new in the package. It's got some beautiful pink flowers with white backgrounds. And I don't know if you can see it very well, but look at these big pink. Now that's got a sheet. It's behind the other one. It is probably much brighter than that, but I don't want to open them. Probably more like these big flowers here, color-wise. Did Gina get the Santa? Yes. Yes, Gina got the Santa. So this is the queen flat, still in the package. It says J.C. Penney, one sheet, 50% polyester, 50% cotton. And then I also have a full. Now, if you sew, make quilts, and these are great backings. These are absolutely great backings. This is what it looks like in blue. So I'm guessing that this is, if you just look at this, you'll see it. This is the pink, and this is the full flat 81 by 104. 81 by 104. And it is, let's see. Oh, that's just washing instructions. One sheet, perfection, fine combed. What is that word? I never can say that word. Whatever that word is right there. I know when that word right there is on it, it's a nice little sheet. No iron, permanent press, an ideal blend of polyester and cotton. These days, I personally would not buy a polyester cotton sheet, but if they're the old ones, I would. I don't know what the difference is in the new polyester cotton sheets and the old. All I know is the old ones, it's totally different. I mean, they're a very nice fabric, and today's poly cotton, I don't care for it. But I wish they'd go back and do whatever. Me and Mom was talking about this yesterday. They need to go back and do whatever they did here, because these sheets are always, so nice and soft. Don't itch your skin. They're not itchy, and they wash up nice. They don't get those little balls on them, all that kind of stuff. And they're just nice and cool, to the touch in your bed. So I have a queen or a flat in these, whichever one you would like. If you're a sewer, you make things, you can also do that kind of stuff with them. If you want it, you could cut out each individual, because I imagine there's big clusters of these flowers. Really cool on pillows as well. You can turn And all you have to do is look online. You can turn a flat sheet into a fitted sheet just by boxing the corners, or mitering the corners, I think they call it, and you can do it. I've made sheets for like baby bed mattresses, and I did a set for twins, and just take a sheet and measure it over, just like, they'll give you the instructions. You can watch the YouTube's videos on it, everything like that. They have all of that and shows you exactly how to do it. You basically lay it out and you're cutting a square out of each corner, and then you are sewing those corners back together and then putting some elastic around the edges of that corner. It's pretty basic. I know if you don't sew, it probably sounds like a lot, but for someone that does sew, it's should be pretty easy. Let me get my last call here, if I can spell. I'm with Miss Pat at 16, and we're going to put that last call in, and we're going to say sold. And then, Miss Pat, I just need to know if you want the queen flat or the full flat, or both, because that's really good price. What would that be for both? $32. Yeah, that's good. Okay, there's a lot of times I pick up sheets and I can't even buy one piece for $32. So you let me know, and then I'll offer back whichever one she doesn't want. She's taking the queen flat. Now, would anybody else like, for the 16, like the full size flat? It's number 3 for $16. If you do, just let me know. It's number 3. And congratulations. Whoop, whoop. y'all are crazy. Whoop, whoop. All righty then. Let's see what we got going on here. What's going on here? I showed this earlier. It is next on my list. So this is, I have 4 panels, of this. You get 2 of the big Santa Clauses and 2 of the small Santa Clauses on each panel. I do have 4 panels available. So like this here is the one side, and then mirrored, I think, on the other side. I mean, if you want it, you could put the 2 large Santa Clauses together, sew them around the edge, and make a pillow, which would be really cool to set underneath your tree. Put a little bag of sand in the bottom of it, and let him, he'll stand under your tree. Just really cute. He's not the ones that are made to have that. I guess if you put a round bottom, you could sew a round bottom on him. But I have 4 panels. You would get 2 of the big Santa Claus, 2 of the small Santa Claus. So let's get a start on those. Would be really neat. Christmas. Gina, look. What is 16 and 10? 26. I'm always thinking. Gina, looks like you've got it going on again. What was 16 and 10? Playing cards and roll ribbon, yeah. So you got two sets of playing cards and a roll of ribbon. These are $8 a panel. You'd get 2 of the big Santas, 2 of the small Santas. I do have 4 panels available, and they are starting at $8 a panel. Really, really cute bag of toys. Look at the little puppy sitting down there by his feet, and the little chitty chat. A little chitty chat right there by his feet. I can get that to open up. Playing with the little blocks. Very, very cute. Make them into those little stand-up pillows, or just the ones you just set on your couch. You know, you could do that. Gosh, if you wanted to, you could take and put them on the front of a sweatshirt or t-shirt or whatever, a square pillow. A long, ooh, that would be cool. A long, like rectangular, is it rectangular? Yeah, pillow, and then applique that big Santa on it. That would be cool. But I do have 4 sets of those available. I have left them all together just in case somebody wanted more than one. It's all in one piece for you, and then you can cut it however you'd like. But they are sweet baby Jesus. They are really cool. But they are all the same. That's the Santa you remember when you were a kid? Yeah. Yeah. Really cute. Got the rosy cheeks and he's got a great face on him. Make him into one of those like pillow things and just set him back into your tree. That'd be cute. Oh, my chair just went down. This chair, I don't know what's going on with it, but it is been acting up, and all of a sudden I just start going. So if it does that, I'll have to lift myself back up. This is a Hallmark material too. Don't know if I mentioned that. Last call's going in. I think. Where you at, last call? There it went. And oh, I'm gonna leave it. Let me mark that. Solds. Yeah. That DNS is too close. That's why I needed to cut these fingernails off, because it's just long enough where it's hooking over these nails and hitting another key. Gina, I just need to know from you how many panels you would like. I have 4. So 1, 2, 3, or 4. And I will get you one of those, or those cut. Just one. And is there anyone else that would like a panel? I have 3 left. They're $8 each. I said you get 2 of the large, 2 of the small. They will fit back to back, I believe, perfectly. And Miss Gina, congrats. I'm going down. Oh, I gotta step back and bring my chair back up. Let's try that again. Anyway, the Santa fabric is number 7. It's $8 a panel. I have 3 panels left, so if anyone would like any of those, just let me know and I will put your name on that as well. Put a little line there. Down she go. I know. I was like, I was I was floating in air there for a minute. Okay, these are some of the cutest little angels. One is damaged. I didn't realize it until I was writing everything down because they did such a good job of taking care of it. But these are the little angels. They are little Japan angels. They have the little, let me lighten that a little bit and see if that helps. Oh, nope, nope, better. But that's probably about as good as it's gonna get. Oh, on the DMV. I don't know. I don't know what that character is. But these little guys, and this is the other one. This one is fine. There's nothing. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I went and checked wings and decapitations and everything. Uh, he's good, and he's hiding a little comic book behind his back. He doesn't want anyone to see it. How cute is that? And then the other one, oh, that's a piece of tape on him. Okay. The other one, this little guy, he's hiding a puppy behind his back. Look at that little puppy. But now he has, I mean, they did a really good job on fixing that back together. The halo has been broke on him. But I did find these online, and even with broken halo, it was still priced at $25. So I'm like, I don't know if they'll get $25 for it, but yeah. We're going to start these out at 12. So you can either choose the one with the comic book or the one with the puppy. The one with the puppy does have the broken halo, but they did a really good job putting that back on. And they measure right about 4.5 inches tall. Really cute. These are Japan. They're missing their little, there was a little sticker here on the bottom of them. It does say Japan. I found them online, and they did have a Japan sticker on them. Wings are great. Everything's good. This one has a piece of tape on it that I did not notice. Hell, I've had these for, I don't even know how long. I've had them for quite a while. A couple years maybe, something like that. There's more of them out there. It's something you could actually do and get and find. I like finding a piece and then there's more, to a set or maybe they made a collection of, or something. And this would be one you could do that with because I know there's other ones. They're hiding other little things behind their back. Ragdoll is in at 12. Hello, Ragdoll. Your halo's been broken for a long time now. It's even rusty. Oh, goodness. I look at their eyes and the little eyelashes. Look at the little heart-shaped lips. These are from the 50s. These are really great. Even with the little halo the way it is. It's your choice, the one with the puppy or the one with the comic book. And I have Ragdoll at 12. I am going to get my last call ready here. I like that. It's even rusty. So Last call went in. Has it come in yet? There it is. We'll say sold. And then I just need to know, Ragdoll, if you want the one with the puppy or the one with the comic book. The one with the puppy is the one with the broken halo. But they, like I said, they did a really good job of putting it back together. And then the other one is the book. Comic book. Now, the other one with the puppy, that's the one with the broken halo. Would anybody else like that for the $12? It's number 13. And it's really cute. I mean, like, these are really, really cute. And thank you, Ragdoll, and congratulations. As an ankle bracelet. And Gina's going to take number 13. I like that. Pat, your set says an ankle bracelet. It's just about off there, girl. You better be careful. Don't make no sudden moves. Oh, thank you both very much. I appreciate that. And congratulations to you both. Another little angel here. This one has the sticker still on the bottom of it. It is Supreme Quality TMT or TMJ. I can't remember. Whichever. It's Japan. Really cute. She is praying there. Let me make sure something. Yeah, she's good there. Because anytime something's got its fingers or thumbs sticking out, I like to double check them. But yeah, fingers and thumbs are all in place where they're supposed to be. Look at her wings. Her wings are so pretty. I really like her. And then her little feet and toes at the bottom there. She is measuring about almost 5.5 inches tall. Was that your choice or court mandate? That's funny. And this little angel is almost 5.5 inches tall. Very pretty. Reminds me of that Yardrow, but it is older. It is a Japan. Well, I guess Yardrow is pretty old as well, but really cute. She is very pretty. She's got those really pretty, like, I don't know, just real classy, like wings on her. Maybe. Oh my goodness. Y'all are crazy. That's expensive, Pat, to have one of those on. I mean, I would not know it from personal, but I do know people that has had it on, and very expensive. She had a child had one on. Woof. And I refused to pay for it. Wasn't happening. I have no interest in this one. Let me get a little mark by it. And then, where's it at? There it is. Okay, next up, it starts at 8 $8. What does that say on the back there? Cannot make it out. Wish I could, but I can't. It's this little guy here. Little necky Cupie. He's got something wrote back here, and I'm not sure what that says. Is it numbers, letters? There's something back there. He does have his little wings here. And he measures, or she, whichever, measures, about 5 3/4 inches tall. Hi, Miss Dana Grace. How are you doing? Cutie patootie. Good little Cracker Jack there. Ha. It's just a cutie patootie. Do him all up. He would be really neat. He's at 5 3/4 inches tall. His arms do move. Just his legs don't. He stands all by himself. I know y'all can't see that, but that's all I could do. He does stand. Started him out at $8. Ouch. You arrived just in time for the naked Cupie. Yes, he's $8. He is a set price now at $8, and he's number 16. Next, I think this is so pretty. Very, very, very pretty. You can feel the raised, the little white dots there are raised. The centers of the flowers are raised. It's got the gold around the holes in the top. Now, it probably had a cork at one time to be like a powder shaker. You can still put a cork back in it. It does not have it now. I'm thinking it's probably a Japan piece. It's not marked anywhere, but it would be great to put hat pins in. I think that would be really cool. And then you don't have to worry about a cork. You just stuff you some paper up in there or some polyfill or something like that. And that would be, Gina, or Dana, you want number 16 for $8. My Robin with a Y. Happy Sunday to you. The naked Cupid. Coming your way. There will be, trying to think, did I no, I haven't sent you that yet. There will be something else in your box. It's just a little thing. Someone purchased for you. I don't remember when they purchased it for you, but they did, and it's just a little piece, but it's cute. So I will remember to put that in the box. It was Avery that got that for you. Yeah, I just laid it over on the shelf with your name on it. So if you see something extra in there, it's from Avery. And of course I usually just put a little tag on there from Avery or something like that for you. You know who Avery is, right? She thinks a lot of you. I haven't seen her in here today, but yeah. So the shaker, powder shaker. Did I put a price in on that? I don't even know. Ah, I don't know. Let's look. Did y'all see me put one of those in? I can't remember. Let me look. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. That was that. Nope, 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 nope. I did not. I did no such thing. Let me go here. Oh, that went. It's like, where in the hell did that go? Really cute piece, though. Let me give you a measurement on it. Yeah, yeah, it did. This is about almost 4.5 inches tall. Hi, Christy Shamp. How are you? I'm with Susan at 12. Oh, girl, not if you knew me in person. You get me out somewhere in the wild and whoo, I can get a little crazy. But here, I'm shut in this room, in my bedroom, and if I talk too loud, it echoes through my ears because I don't have really much hanging on the walls or anything like that. The only thing to absorb sound is my mattress in here. So after I talk this whole time, sometimes my ears are like ringing. So we're with this vintage powder shaker with all the hand painted. This is hand painted. I do know that. It is not transferware. You can feel the paint. It's a lot of it's raised, and you can see the brush strokes and the gold and everything. Very pretty. Steak and chicken tonight. Bacon, steak and chicken. What time's dinner exactly? Sounds wonderful. I'm with Susan on this at 12. Girl, that sounds so good. Steak, chicken. Good. I tried that on my grandson. Campbell's soup is good. He said, "What's Campbell's?" I'm like, "Oh my god." So I had to on YouTube pull up a commercial. About 40 minutes, she says, guys. Everybody jump in the cars. Steak and chicken. Come on. And that is going to be sold for $12 to Miss Susan. Congratulations. Please send GPS. Thank you very much, Susan. Very pretty. Very, very, very pretty. Next is the rosaries. Oh, these are some beautiful rosaries. Very, very pretty. It will be a choice on the rosaries. There was quite a bit of religious pieces at this house, and I just sort of had to pick as best I could. So hopefully something interests you on these. I know some of them have writing on the back. This one, the blue one with the little like turquoise colored tubing beads. I have Jello I can bring. I have a pasta salad. I could bring a pasta salad, but look at these. And I do believe those are glass. I don't think they are plastic. And then your center there. And then your cross. Oh, very pretty. And then on the back it says, right in, if I can get it to show, I don't know. God, the fingernails look awful. Sorry, guys. I just did not have time to clean the cuticles. It says Rome on, y'all bring it. Corn cob coming over. Oh. Oh. And then the other one here is a black beads. This is the center, and I've never seen a center one like this. Look how like 3D'd this is. How raised that is, that she's sticking out there. It's just so cute. So neat. And then the back, and then the cross here. And this one says Italy down at the bottom right. So hard to get that to show right there. These are very pretty. I really like that. I mean, that I've not seen how this, that's really cool. And then she's holding the baby there. Really neat. It's like, usually it's just flat onto the piece stamped on, This one is actually like raised up. Went to donate at Goodwill, bins opened. Rosaries in there, took it. Yep. If you didn't, somebody else would have. And it was meant to be for you. But either one, they're starting at 16. I am with Maria at 16. The black one is, let's see, 18 inches long. And the turquoise colored one is 16 and a half inches long. Oh, that sounds good. Tell George I'll be there. I'll be there. So Maria, let me get last call ready here. Maria is in at the 16. And we will put that last call in and mark sold. And then Maria, I just need to know whether you want black or blue. It's a turquoisey blue, but make it easy as possible, black or blue. I'm making myself hungry too. That's funny. The black one. Now I have the blue one left. It is set at $16 and it's number 20. If anyone would like the blue, it is marked Rome on the back. Very pretty. So this right And it is number 20. Yeah, number 20. If anyone would like it, very pretty. You are so welcome and congratulations. And thank you very much. Yeah, wait till you see that. That is just, Maria, that is just really cool the way that little, I'm not sure what that part of it is called. I'm sure it has a name of some sort. But I've not seen one raised out like, 3D'd out like that. And then I'm going to lay this one to the side. If anybody changes their mind, decides they want it, it is $16, number 20. We'll just lay that right there. That's a good spot for it. Perfect. All right, we are to the Halloween witch and cat. Now, I found the witch one online. I didn't find the cat anywhere, so I don't know how rare that one is. And I think it was actually when I found it, it was Jason and Tina from Mother Trucker Antiques, and I didn't know it. I mean, I was just Google searched it. That one popped up, and when I went in and looked at it, I thought, well, I'm going to look and see what else they have, see if they have the cat, and as well. And no, it was Jason and Tina at Mother Trucker. They had the witch, which I thought was pretty cool. I mean, I had to take a double take. I went, what? That's Jason and Tina. I didn't realize it was them. That's where Benson, he's making his. Oh, how cool. And you got it from me to do that. Oh, that is so neat. I like that. I like that. So let's give it a start. I think they have it online for like 48, The Witch. So, and they know their stuff. I'm telling you, the Jason and Tina, they know their vintage pieces. So they have them at 48. You know me, guys. I always do about half of what I find it online, no matter who has it, because when I go, it's really hard. When I go to buy stuff, I've probably passed up some really good deals on things, but I look at it like this. At an estate sale, I'm only going to give so much for it. And because I know what I need to market to, because I have to make something. I'm just, this is not going to pay my bills. So I look it up online, what it goes for, and then what it sells for. And I didn't find any of these sold because I only found the one witch online on any place, Etsy, eBay, Worth Point didn't even have it was like not popping up anywhere. So let's give it a start. And it's not that I try to undersell people. I watch what I give for things, so I can give it a cheaper price. So $24 is where these are going to start at. They are like blow mold plastic, they are Hong Kong. Still have the original tags right down here. They are, what is that? Floral. And right up at the top underneath here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it or not, maybe. It does say made in Hong Kong. It's about as good as I'm going to get it there. And look at the little corn, little pumpkins. And this is the bottom where it would set right down into any like little pot or anything. It is a choice between the witch or the cat. The witch, like I said, I found it online for 48, a little over 7 inches. And her paint is still really good. I mean, like really, really good. And I like that she's in a blue color. I don't know why. I just really do. I like that blue. Then it's, oops. And then here's the cat. And it's like blow mold plastic. It still has its tag too right down here. All the same. It's got the little corn or and a little pumpkin on it as well. Let me get my last call ready here. Yeah, and she's got a little cauldron there and her little stir there. He has a pumpkin in his hands with his little bow and everything. Just a smidge over 7 inches on them. Really cute. It's Binks. Yeah. And cute. Little green eyes. Yeah, yeah, Dana, I agree with and, I wish everybody did that. I think that's what's make things just go crazy. Somebody's seen somebody buy one at a ridiculous price or something, of any piece, and then they think, "Oh, well, they got that, I can get that." And then everybody marks it that way. I just can't do that. I just I don't know. They just must have more money than me, the people that buy it. I just couldn't do it. Now on these, if I was purchasing, I would probably give around if I wanted them, I would probably pay around 45 or $50 for them. If I was a collector and this was something that you don't see a lot of, but that's about it. I don't think I'd go any higher than that. Um, even though they are, I would say they're they're probably 70s. And that's on the high side. I would much rather get them at where they're at right now. Um, so I'm gonna put my last call in. I'm with Carrie Ann at 25. You don't have to rip people off. I always say, you know what? You don't have to kill somebody to make a profit. You just don't. You don't have to. And I'm not saying this against anybody out there or anything like that. It's it because I don't know what they paid for it. I know what I paid for mine, and this where it's at right now. I'm making a profit, and I'm okay with that. So we're gonna say sold. And I like I said, I only found one of her online and on any place I went, and I never found this one at all. So um, Carrie Ann at 25, you got the high bid. Judy said out, and just let me know whether you want witch or cat or both. It's up to you. I'm sorry, I'm coughing again. Damn it. Dang it. Sorry. Coughing and cursing. Woo! Hey, Avery. Yeah, I figured my pricing, my packing. I figure my boxes run me basically about $1 a piece. Some are a little over $1, some are under $1. So average about $1 a piece. And then, bubble wrap is $20 a roll. That's, like, crazy because when I started, it was only, like, 8, $9, which yeah. Let me see where Carrie Ann is, on which one she wants. Did I miss it? I think I missed it. Go back and look again. Hang on. Now, what in the hell is going on with my thing here? Oh my goodness, how come I can't? Okay, let's try this again. So, cat. Okay, he's taking the cat. Gotta find it. There it is. Yeah, there's this little small boxes that I use, like the 6 by 6 are like, I want to say almost 70 cents. And then the larger 12 by 8 by 10s are like $1 and something, $1.24 or something like that. And then you got to figure your paper, a package of the paper. I can't remember how many's in a package, like maybe 250, 270 or 80 or something like that sheets. And they're like, it's like 12 bucks. And smaller boxes, I use probably 4 or 5, you know, larger boxes, I can use up to 10 or more because y'all know I'm gonna pack it in there tight. That way, ain't nothing gonna move around. And it's good. Um, well, now, Judy, did you want the witch? Let me look. You might have already put it in there, but I'm gonna look just to make sure. Mm. Yeah, and then when me and Pat see each other, last time we saw each other, she gave me back like a lot of the boxes that um that I'd sent her. And then my son brings me, like, if you ever get those long skinny boxes from me, my son brings me those from his job where like glasses cases and maybe a pair of glasses went in. Okay. So Judy's gonna pass on the witch. So that means the witch is still available at the $24. It's number 23. If anyone would like the witch for $24, it is number 23. Yeah, and then my daughter-in-law, God bless her soul, I mean, my goodness, she is a shopper. There's boxes that come in here every week from Amazon, but it's stuff they use, it's stuff they use for the household, things the kids need. It saves her some time of going and getting it. They have all their Walmart, delivered to the house, so it lets them just go to work and come home, um, and usually the delivery's after they get home, so which all works out. Um, oh. Oh, yeah, Avery. Judy is buzzing around her house in an electric scooter, and I told her she needed a horn. Um, it's great. Okay, let me mark that one. I didn't see anybody come in with 23. Um, for the witch, let's see. So let's go to this pieces here. These are so pretty. Guys, these are so stinking pretty. I love these. I really do, because I love anything with the big roses, the big cabbage roses, the big hand painted flowers on them. Um, Now don't ask me why, because I don't even know, because here several years ago, um, I wouldn't have put anything flowery or pink or anything on anything, you know? But back in about 2018, 2019, that all just sort of changed, and I don't know why. My bedroom was a dark burgundy, with a mossy brown green, um, little like shag, well, not really shag, but really thick, nice carpet, and then the, mahogany wood, um, crown molding around the top, and sort of a mustardy yellow, paint on the walls that I don't know what we would call it. I had made look sort of like leather, you know? Very pretty. Really nice colors for like a library or a den, but that was my bedroom. It had the rich cranberry colors, and then just all of a sudden, I just went, no, I think I'm gonna go pink, I guess." But let me get the start in on this, and I will show you what I'm talking about. You missed the preview. What's on the menu? But we had Halloween, we had Christmas, we had linens, fabrics, which I still have another thing of the fabrics to do. The Santa's already sold. We had crafting stuff, the usual, the different. So this is what I'm talking about, guys. Look at this. I absolutely love this. It is signed over here on the side. Um, I don't see anything wrong with it. No chips or cracks or anything like that. This is the stamp on the bottom. It is hand painted Persia Royal, and I can't say that word, but yeah, y'all know it. Very nice, nice piece. That's the front. This is the back of it. Very nice, all of it, all the way around. I guess, yeah, this is the front. Yeah, where's the signature at? Where's it? Signatures on front. All hand painted. This is not decaled. Um, yeah, it is all hand painted. This is the lid. It's got the gold tones on it. Really pretty. That is the sugar. And you also get the creamer, the matching creamer. I think I started them at 16. Excellent, excellent condition all the way around. Flowers in the back. Yep. I'm telling you, it needs a Q-tip. It needs a Q-tip. I usually take a little Q-tip and go around in there, and I will do that. Clean that out. Very, very pretty. Look at those flowers. Look like big poppies, don't they? That's what I think they are, is like a big poppy. So you see the poppy. It's signed as well. It is a matching set. There is bottom. I don't know why I can't say that other word. It's RUD, Royal Rudelstald. I can't. Foreign words I just can't do. I just RUDOLSTADT. And then it also has an inlaid stamp, if you can see that in there as well. Very pretty. And this is the creamer. It stands right about 3 inches at the tallest point up here. And then the sugar is about 3 3/4 inches. So it is a little taller. But man, ain't that a pretty set? This is a beautiful, beautiful piece. Love that. It's got that golden hue to it, with the pink and sort of a yellow, real chiffon. Just very pretty. I'm with Gina at 16. Getting my last call ready. Uh, I had some bag stuff, Dana. I'm going to show again here in just a minute. You get both. Yeah, both is for the 16. It is a set. I bought them together as a set, so I sell them as so they're $16 for the set, and I'm getting ready to put my last call in. What I have, Dana, is I had a bag of some wooden ornaments. There's, I think, 6 of them in there. And then I had this bag of like picks and ribbons and the little homemade crocheted bells, ornaments. There's little bags for like if you have a sled or something. And then this is a vintage Christmas tree. It's a plastic piece, candy striped one with the little holly inside of it, ornament. Just to, I did some bags up like that. And now, last call is in, and we're going to mark it sold, just like that. And they are going to Gina at $16. Congratulations, girl. That is a wonderful purchase. Because I'm sure they're probably worth a lot more than that. But there again, it's what I gave for them. That's how I roll. Let me go ahead and get this piece out. Now, I could not find this online. Close as I could get to it, and the way it looks, the way it's painted, the quality of it, was, I believe it to be Italian, so Italy. It is so pretty. I did not see anything wrong with it anywhere. No chips or cracks. But it is this piece here. It is a wall font. Is that right? I think holy water. But it is the Magelica paint. It is. This is all raised and been painted. It's got the gold, the angel with the stars on her, and the markings. She has 2 little holes you can run a string or a wire through, however you want. But if you just had a nail on the wall, there's a place right here that, it would hang just by a nail or a screw, a hook, or something like that. Very, very pretty. She is, let's see how tall she is. She is 6.5 inches tall. Yeah, she is really neat. Now, this is what I was telling you about. I have another one that'll be in next week's sale, and I bought another one. So I bought 3 in total. And this is the one I'm having in this week. Very pretty. One of them I purchased, ran online around, I want to say $54, I think, when I looked it up. Was sold at its high point was 54. Low point, I think, was around 24 for 26, I can't remember, but the other one I picked up, that was the one that was over $200, and I'm like, "Why? But why?" It won't be priced like that on here. So this one starts out at 16. Y'all know I like those 12, 14, 16 prices as much as I can, on pieces, but yeah, she is so, so pretty. Wish I could there. She is a pottery piece. I mean, she is just I wish she was marked more, something. I did clean all down inside there, which is not easy. I had to use a little spray cleaner, down in there, a little, um, alcohol-based, like, water, is what I use on things like that. It's 'cause it's pretty gentle on it, and cleans it really nice. And then a Q-tip, but how stinking pretty. My goodness. And she's got that gold. I don't know how well you can see it, but see how it shines? It's gold in each line of those wings. She's very neat looking. I mean, just really, really pretty. Let me measure her one more time, make sure I'm right. Yep. Around 6.5 to 6 3/4 right in there. Very nice. No chips or cracks. Everything is in good condition. Guys, if I ever hold something up and I don't say, whether it has chips or cracks, more likely it don't. I'm gonna let you know if there is something going on with it, but if I don't mention anything, more than likely there is nothing wrong with it. Getting my last call ready. She's really pretty, Avery. I mean, just absolutely just to look at her, it's just the detail, her face, the everything. I mean, the collar, the stars on her, even the starbursts, like, here, it just I absolutely love her, and look at the gold done down here. She's very pretty. This came from the house I was telling you about, the sheets and everything came from. They had a lot of the religious items, and, the house was immaculate. I mean, absolutely immaculate. It was very pretty. The way they had everything set up, well, and you could tell the house was probably always very much took care of and every item in it. Even the stuff they had downstairs in the basement, her basement was like some real cool shelving all the way around, and stuff was just categorized. You could see it on little tags on the shelving and the tables and everything. It was just it was very nice, very nice, and I love shopping those kind of sales. Oh, a little tea light in there. Ooh, that would be ooh, and light that up. That would be cute. I didn't think about that. That would be really cute. Last call has went in, and I'm with Susan Romy at 18. Yeah, she needs a really nice home. Like I said, I'll have another one in the next sale. I'm gonna show you real quick the expensive one. Um, and I think on the price range on that when I found it, um, I found it at the lowest price I found it at was 125. Um, and when I looked at it, now the seller sent me an offer, wanted to know if I'd do 106 on it. I'm like, no, I was just wanting to see one. Um, so Dana, I just need to know whether you're still in or out. You'd have to be in at 19 or out. Dana's in at 19. She is very beautiful. Susan is in at 20. So I'm going to show that other one too. I want to, just so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Now it's more substantial than this one. It's a little bigger. Miss Dana Grace says out. So it's sold to Susan for $20. Susan, that is an excellent purchase. Thank you also, Dana. Appreciate that. Let me get that wrote down here. There. So Susan, you got that piece. That is beautiful. Let me find a place to lay it because I don't want to break it. But I'm going to show you that other one that I have. Now it is on the higher end. I did pay more for this one, but the other two will probably be priced right around the same area. But look at this one. Absolutely beautiful. This is Czechoslovakian piece. It is not marked, but I did find it, like I said, online. Low end price, 125. Someone has it listed for. I can't remember what it sold for at one point, but it was a little bit different. This one, that the flowers were different, and they have them. They look a lot like this one, but the shape here is different on each side. And the top is different, but absolutely. And this one sets, and it is, where's it at? Right here. It's numbered with is that an S1? And then look at the back of it. So wherever you set it, whether it was on an open table or whatever, you would have a whole scenery all the way around if you've seen it from either side. And I like pieces like that. Because it sort of looks like a castle from the other side, but very pretty. All the little flowers are perfect. Nothing's chipped or broke. The only thing I can see is the blue here on there. It's of course coal painted there. This is from Czechoslovakia. It's a Czech piece. It is 19th century Victorian. I'm sorry. This one's not Czech. The other one is. This one is French. I'm sorry. This one is French. I think the other one is Czech. Get it mixed up when you buy more than one of something. Very pretty. Yeah. I think if I put this online, of course they have it at 125. I'd probably do around $80, $85 on this one. If anyone is interested, it is sorry, frog in my throat. I would take an offer of the 85 on this if anyone was interested in it. But yeah, it is French, 19th century. Very nice piece. Did not know that when I picked it up because there again, Sam just finds I like picking up things that I just like, and I just really liked her. They got their little eyes, their little faces, everything in there. Really cool. Little crown and the gold. And then I love the back of it as well. Because it looks like what's her name? With the long hair, she should just throw her hair down and somebody climb up it. It's just so pretty. But yeah, really, really nice. Oh, Amy and Chuck, 85. Okay. I didn't see you. Sorry. And I'm going to get last call. It's a wonderful, wonderful piece. 19th century French holy water font. And last call is in. We'll mark it sold. It's a beautiful piece. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. And some of them I found online, you know, these things had broke off. It may have been just one on one side. The topper thing had broke off. But these all look great. I don't see where any things broke. Like I said, just the coal painting on the blue. Congratulations, Amy and Chuck. Beautiful piece. I mean, look at all of these little starburst like flowers, and really cool. I will put that aside for you, girl and guy. Amy and Chuck. Beautiful, beautiful piece. I didn't think it was going to sell so fast, but I'll enjoy it until I pack it up, and then I'll send it your way. Let me write that one down back here. That is a French holy water font, 19th century. Amen, Chuck. Oh, that's another thing I wanted to tell you, Amy and Chuck. That basket you got, I actually finally found one like almost exactly like it, and it's 1880s. Was the date on it. 1880s. See, I thought it was more like early 1900s, but no, it's in the 1880s. Same wood, same slat work, same nails, everything. So, yeah, nice basket there. And now you got this piece too. Ah. What else was there? I was trying to think. There was something else I looked up, and it was much older than what I thought it was when because you sometimes you can look things up and you can't find, you just can't totally find it just exactly, and you give it a week or two, and then it pops up, something will pop up. Sometimes you give it 24 hours and something will pop up. Um, it's just hard to tell. So next, we're going to do the spools. Unless there's something I have left here that somebody else wants me to pull. So I have, like, this is the longest, biggest spool I've ever seen like this. This one is over 10 inches, or we'll call it 10 inches, but it's, yeah, we'll call it 10 inches, just a smidge over. Usually they're around 8 inches. So this one's a couple inches bigger. And then this one, yeah, this one's 8 inches. So I have a tall 10-inch green. There is a shorter 8-inch green. And then this one doesn't have much thread on it, but you're not really wanting it for the thread, maybe, because it's probably older thread and may break. But this is what they look like on the inside. Really cool. So there is this one. There again, that one there is about 8.5 inches. Then the light colored blue one is 8 3/4, and the multicolored one is 8 1/4, and it's got the multicolored, which I think is cool on it. So this is going to be a choice of any ones that are here. This one being the longest. Really, really cool. All of them. They all have their metal around the tops. These are all wood tipped. They don't have the brass tip. These are all wood tipped. And let's give them a start. If I know how. There you went. Working on it here. Let's see. These are gonna start at $9 each. These are the last ones I have. Last ones I picked up, they were a couple dollars higher than the ones I've had before that I was able to price it like 7 and $8 a piece. I'm gonna have to do 9. Um, um, these were like old spools out of like maybe I'm not sure, like a loom or something like that, and or some sewing weaver of some sort. But people decorate. They're very primitive. Um, this is a this is this on here. Let me see if I can pull one of these here. It's a heavier like wool. Um, that I would think you could do some serious embroidery with, but most people get them just to decorate with. They put them in vases, like wooden bowls. Very primitive. So they range anywhere from about 8 1/4 all the way up to 10 inches. Um, these are also really cool. You get you some greenery, stick them on the top, and they make great carrots at Easter. Put them in a basket with things. They're really nice. These are the last 5 I have. Hopefully, I'll be able to find some more, but these are getting so pricey. Um, I've seen them in antique booths ranging anywhere from $12 all the way up to $24, depending on how long they are. Um, and then, of course, the bigger ones that look like the spools are, gosh, they're around here, they went crazy. $24, $35, $45, depending on the size, of them, but they're really cool. And depending on where you live, I'd say up someplace like, oh gosh, probably New York or maybe even California. I'm not sure on that one, but these at $9, you could probably turn around and 3 times your money on them easily if you were a reseller. I was just able to snag these at a really nice price. So, last call is in, and we're going to mark them sold. And Chris Carol Bloom, just let me know which ones you would like. The tall one here, the green tall, green short, the blue, the gray, which is a sort of actually more of a green color, but I'm going to call it gray. It's sort of a grayish green, or the multi. And she says she wants them all. Don't blame me at $9. Really don't. That is a excellent day price. Just gonna put CB. Write your name on one of them, then put CB on all the rest of them. There you go. That works. Now, I have this, I forgot a while ago when you asked me about Christmas, Dana. I do have this Christmas tree. Um, now, this is a piece I did from that estate sale. I purchased a couple of pieces that I paint myself, and this was one of them. I did put my name on the bottom of it for you in the date, but it is this tall, skinny Christmas tree. I snowed it up, snowed it up. It is actually about 11 and a half inches tall. Really cute. Okay, let me get my start in on it. Yeah, it doesn't have holes in it for lights or anything. It's just a piece. It's one of those tall pencil trees that you would set beside, I don't know, snowman, Santas, any Christmassy, whatever it would be really cute. But I did write my name just now on the bottom of it and put 20 right here, 2026 on the bottom of it, and just sort of put Sam on it. And if you want, just take a little, it's just marker. You can, if you don't want that on there, a little acetone or something like that will take that right off. Alcohol pads sometimes will remove that. So I'm working on another piece, and I can't wait to get it done. But for right now, we're just bidding on this. But this is the other piece I'm working on. I'm working on this little guy here. Look at his little face. Got to get him all done. There was another piece. And then I've got another little pixie that's got mushrooms and everything with it. So yeah, got to work on I'm working on that. I sat down and did that for a little while the other day. But me and Marcus, my grandson, sat down with this one and he was watching. I said, now tell me if I miss any spots. If you see anything white when we were doing the green, he'd say, Grandma, there's a little bitty place right there. It's white. Shouldn't that be green? I'd be like, yep. Okay, so I'll go back. So yeah, he helped. I'm with Judy at 13. Gonna get that last call. Let me see if I can get that last call. Yeah, the little pixie, I'm working on it. And like I said, the other piece, it's a little bit bigger piece. But it has a pixie and like, I can't remember, it's 2 or 3 mushrooms on it that I'll get to working on. I'm only going to work on one piece at a time. So I got this one done. And then I started that one. So I still got to paint his shoes on, his eyes, his hair, and then give him a little personality. You know, hit a few little marks here and there on him to give him a little cutie pie personality. Put a little bow on him or something and some things. Last call, and I am with Judy at 13. Carol says out, and we're going to say sold to Miss Judy. Miss Judy, Joe, and Jim. You got the Christmas tree. Christmas tree. Judy, Joe, and Jim. Congratulations on that. I love this piece. That was one of the things I looked for when I was looking through all that stuff, that ceramic stuff. You're collecting mushrooms? Oh, do I have some mushrooms for you coming? I'm going to go ahead and do these, I think. Now I have 2 frozen Charlottes. I have a little boy and a little girl, both marked Japan on the backs. He's holding, she is holding, no, I'm sorry. Yeah. He is holding like his little teddy bear. And he's got his little blue collar still left there. And their start is 10. And there's his little Japan on the back there. He's got what's left of his little redness on his shoes. And then I believe she's holding a book. Little red collar, little blue shoes, little pink ruffles around the edges of her bloomers sticking out there. I didn't have any strawberries. She's almost like she got little cross eyes. Look how cute she is. She's got that little yellow hat on, little flower in her hair. Really cute. These are $10 each. Yeah, that's pretty normal price there. And the little girl is 3 1/4 inches tall. I look for strawberries constantly anymore, and I can't and the little boy is just a smidge over 3 1/4. He's just a little bit taller than her. I went to the estate sale that I went to, got the religious items. They had a whole set of strawberry dishes. Wanted them so bad. They were so pretty. They had the what are those little dishes that you like can bake in? The little not tart pans, but look like little souffle. Can't remember the name of them right now, but can't remember anything anymore. They had those in the small set and the big set that went with them. They were only asking $70 for all of it, which, isn't bad, but I don't have no place to put it right now. But they were really cute. But then I thought, what if I buy it and I send Robin one piece at a time? It would take weeks to get all that set because there was several pieces. Little frozen Charlottes, a little boy, and a little girl. They are $10 each. If anyone is interested in those. And so I don't have any interest in those. Let me write that number down or mark it. They're number 27. If anybody does get interested in them, they'd be $10 a piece. And I love these little guys, but sometimes it's really hard to find these in good condition. Because people's left salt or pepper in them. And it just eats the paint away on them. But these are, let's see, how tall are these? Less than 2.5 inches, just a little less than 2.5 inches. But they're the little salt and pepper. Look at those. They're just so cute. They still have their little stickers on them, starting them at $10 for the set. From my understanding, Mary, and maybe I'm wrong, I could be totally wrong, but from my understanding, they were made after a little girl that actually, I guess she froze. Am I right? Did anybody ever hear that before? In the winter, she went out or something, and did she freeze? I don't know. It's just a story I read, and maybe it's just a story. Little magic girl. Remember the little match girl and what happened to her? Am I anywhere close to being right on that? I'm thinking that's the story, and that's how they got their name, Frozen Charlottes. Anderson Tale. Yeah. Okay. I thought I was like, my brain, it's Goldfish City up here. I mean, the Goldfish have built apartments and crossroads, and they've built some underground parking and all that kind of stuff up here in this head. And I don't know. Sometimes she just ain't right. Froze on her way to a ball, I think. Yeah, it was something she was going somewhere, and I'm not sure, and it was so cold, she froze on the way. I'm gonna set those to the side. Let me entertain you. Oh, I forgot about this piece. I'm gonna set over here some of these little pieces that I have next up. Oh, the photos and the postcards. I'm going to go ahead and let's see what's on. Who's on first base? What's on first base? Let's do these right here. Okay, I'm going to do these next. Because I found these online, and some of these, always tell y'all that. I know you probably get tired of hearing it, but I want you to know I think it's important that you know. These is an 1917. It does say it right here, 1917. Camp MacArthur, Waco, Texas. Now, this is the whole booklet. I did find them online where I guess they'd been pulled out of the book. Some of the postcards alone were selling for, 11 something, 12, 14, $15 in that area, depending on the postcard. Well, this is the whole book of them. Staples still in it there. It is all still in one piece. A very cool book. There are 10 total in here. I'm trying not to, I don't want to pull on it too much. I mean, it's sturdy, but I don't want it not to be when I get done with it. You know what I mean? It's got the guys in it there. Look at is that an airplane? What? Is that an airplane? Yeah, airplane with bicycle wheels. Yeah, really cool. Let's see, what does it say on the back? It says something. I don't know what it says. Sometimes it'll show up better under the camera. Jean. I don't know some last name. Might be somebody that's in there. But all of these, you're going to get the whole little book. I'm not tearing it apart. I'm going to leave it all together. And not saying that the person online tore it apart, but just that's all I found. I didn't find the whole book. 1917. Greg, how old is this? What is that? 100 and is it 100 and is it 109? Is that right? Get lost. They keep you in a bowl so you can't get lost. Oh, oh goodness. Yep. That's why they keep me 111 years old. Oh, well, we're going to make the whole book the price of one postcard out of it. So you got 10 of them in there, 10 postcards. It's the whole little booklet. Here's the spine. It's actually for 109, 10, 11 years, whatever it is. It is in really good shape. I mean, like in really good shape. It is Waco, Texas. Fingers and mine are numb. Oh, so it's 109 years. Yes, okay. Oh, you sure it's not 1,109 years, Greg? Oh, I love you, man. I absolutely love you. I gotta tell you. I'm gonna get my last call ready here. Last call's going in. I'm at 15 with Carol, I believe. Let me make sure because there's two people that popped in at the same time. Oh, hail Bale. There it went. We'll see who is in there first. I think it was Carol. We'll look. Really neat. Even the front of it is awesome. Judy's at 16. Carol is at 17. Did that go? I don't know. Did last call come up? Oh, let me type it again. Dang it. Sorry, guys. That didn't work out the way I wanted it to there. There it went. Okay. So last call is in, and I'm with Carol at 17. Judy is at 18. It is a really, really neat book of postcards. This last one, they're on their horses here. The, what is that, a cannon? Cannon. This is the base hospital camp, MacArthur, Waco, Texas, 1917. That's the date right over here. But yeah, really cool. Cool piece. And we'll say sold. I do believe Carol or Judy said, did Judy say out? Yeah. Did my sold come in before out? See, that's the craziest thing because over here, my sold is after Judy's out, and over here, it's before Judy's out. But Carol got it at 21. 21. Where are you at? There you are. Oh, heck. My fingers stretched that far. We'll lay that right back over here for Miss Carol. Congratulations. Next, we're going to do the photos. I forgot to count how many there was. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in total. Now, some of them are photo postcards. Some of them are these like this, photo postcards, but they're sort of that silvering and everything on the front. $4,500 troops there. Woof. Woof. These, you get all 8 of them. So these are going to start out at $18, and you get them all 8 of them. How much is that? 8 times? I don't even know how much that is a piece. $2 and something, basically, right? Yeah, $2 and something a piece. Let me show you what it is. Now, this one is just a photo. 3 men. Why did men's ears be so big back then? I don't know. I've never met a man with ears that size. I don't know. When do we ask? Then you get this one here, and this one's got that silvering to it. You can see when I do that, and it is one of the postcard ones. And then I love this one. This one is so cool. Look at this, and then just look at the way they're dressed, their necklaces and their cummerbund. Just 3 best friends hanging out, having their picture done. Maybe sisters. I don't know. Really cool. It is postcard photo. And then I love this one as well. The striped shirt, the striped tie with that, like, what do you call that kind of hat? I can't remember what kind of hat it is. This is also a postcard. He's a cutie pie, but he's got them ears again. And then this one here. Let's do this one here, I think. Yeah, this one here. Cabinet card. It's more of a heavier. It is dated on the back, December 29th, 1890. 1890. It's either a 5 or an 8. I can't tell. Or 6. Maybe it's a 6. 1896. That's really old. That's way over 100 years old. And then you got these little guys here, cabinet card again. And this is Joe's and Geo name on the back. Cabinet card as well. Very cool. And I would say that's probably your late 1800s as well. Same as this one, late 1800s as well. Winifred Whitney. Look at that. They buzzed off her little hair off. Or maybe it's little boy, because you know what? Little boys wore dresses back then too. Really cool. And then the last one is this one here. Photographer, with love to Auntie, it says on the back. Oh, down on one side, up on the other. She must hit a windstorm. Look at the little locket around her neck and everything. How pretty. There again, I think this is also your late 1800s. So all of these cabinet cards, I do believe to be late 1800s on these. I'm with Carol at 18. Yes, they actually look like ladies. No plastic surgery. Nope. Yeah, this one here. Very neat. It's got that silvering like to it too. It's that it's a postcard. But you look at the beads around her neck. I bet you the tassels, choker, and then that hat. They all got character. I mean, the middle one looks like she's the leader, just by the look on her face. And I don't know why when I see her, I think of a movie where it was the woman, I can't remember who played the part, but she was a what do you call them women? People that dig up in the dirt. Yeah, that's what she reminds me of. And find all the artifacts. Short for George and Josephine. Oh, and then these guys here with the big ears. Sorry, guys. That's how I see you. But windstorm. All right, so I'm going to get last call. Did I already type that? No. Now I don't know what part of last call, so you might get. I stopped in the middle of typing it, so y'all might get some weird words. I don't know. I might have did all right. There you go. I did all right. And we are going to say sold. So, Miss Carol, you got these for the 18. Congratulations. I tried to bring some things this week that wasn't so much holiday. You know, I do love my holiday stuff a lot. But I tried to bring where there wasn't so much holiday. Where'd my pictures go? Where'd my photos go? I don't know. No, I was just looking at it. Has to be on this page, I think. Yeah. I'm not going to take too much time looking for it because I will just rewrite it down. Rewrite it, rewrite, erase, rewrite. Yeah, I'll just rewrite it. And when I do run onto it, I'll mark the other one out. Oh, that's how I roll, guys. Fried green tomatoes. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Maria. They could be the gals from Fried Green Tomatoes. Oh, well, congratulations, Miss Carol. Now, this little guy, he's just a cutie patootie. He needs to be cleaned a little bit, and I'll try to get some of that done because he does have some little black marks on him. But I think with one of those, and I did remember to finally pick up some little eraser, what do you call him, Mr. Clean. I think that'll come right off. But this little guy here, look how stinking cute he is. Got his little pumpkin. He's not very big. He's a cutie patootie. He does have a chip on the back of him. I'm offering him at a really low price right here. And then I think all this little black markings, it's surface, and I think that will all come off. But he does have that little place right there. It's not bad, really. If you paint it over, you probably wouldn't even see it. But I'm going to offer him as is. And let me just do this. He's going to be he's going to be $4. $4 is all he is going to be because he is had a little damage. He's about 3 inches tall. So we're going to start him out at $4, about 3 inches tall. He's just a little cutie patootie that you can add into your Halloween pieces. And really, that's white. You can't even really see it. You could, I do have some little black spiders. You could put a little black spider on him there. He got caught in the wringer washer. I'm with Maria at 4. I'm getting my last call ready. And if no one else comes in, let me see if I can get this caught up here. Right there. And no one else came in, so we will say sold. Just like that. I think I got it all in there. Do you need a spider to go on it? Do you want a spider to go on it? Or are you just going to paint it? I think I have little spiders. Somewhere out here. I got a whole bag of little spiders. I know y'all's like, how in the hell does she have? It's just like magic, isn't it? Just like magic. You mention something, it's right beside her. That's because I never put nothing away. But I do have some little spiders if you would like a couple to go on him. I'll lay some with him. I'll put a couple with him there. So you can maybe put one on his head and one on his bum or something. I'm just telling the truth, Robin. I can't help it. I like things close, okay? Now, next up, really cute little frame. I'm not sure of the age of it. It is a metal of some sort. It could be brass. It looks like brass, but I can't be 100% on it. But I opened it and put this little picture in it. Now, this picture in it is I bought a bunch of late 1800, early 1900 paper stuff. And this was one of the pieces. And I just sort of trimmed it to shape of the frame and put it in there. I thought it was really, really cute in there. This would look really cool sitting on a dresser with some pearls draped or something like that. It does have the little easel, the velvet back. And then, yeah, it's even got that little where it stops it, so it holds it up. Really cute. It measures top to bottom. Yeah, birds are another story. Dana does not like her birds. I don't think I had any birds this week in the sale. It is approximately 4 3/4 inches tall. and it is about a little over 4 inches wide. And just a cutie patootie. Did I end that? How come I didn't end that? I don't know. Don't ask me, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and do that because it's in my typey thing there. So, and this is where we're gonna start that frame at $12. It is very nice. It's got some weight to it. I want to say it could be brass. Trying to see if it had anything over around the edge of it because it looks like there's something there, but I can't tell you what it is. Like right here on the edge, there looks like there's some kind of writing there, but I can't tell you what it says because it's too sort of mushed up together. But it definitely does say something because I can make like there's an N and an M, there's an R, but I can't make out the words. So it does say something, but I just don't know what exactly. Gosh, the other day when I was going to the sale, one eye, I've been having issues with one eye. And it's just everything's blurry. I know it's time to get a new pair of glasses, get the lenses and everything, but you got to be able to afford that. So can't do that yet because my lenses run me probably, oh gosh, my lenses will run me probably around $600 or $700 just for the lenses because I do the transitions. I do the progressive lenses, the no line bifocals in there. So yeah, it costs money. And so when I can afford that, I will get that done. So last call's in and sold to Miss Maria, but it was so blurry in one eye. I was like going like this down the road. It's like, oh, that's not good. And of course, I hadn't slept that night, so I was tired too. And that, messes with your eyes. Oh, I almost said a bad word there. I almost said that F word with your eyes. And I was like, whoa, because it really was with my eyes. So Maria, frame's coming your way, girl. It is very, very beautiful. Now, I had this just sitting with the little rosaries in it. And if anybody is interested in it, I've had it in a couple of different sales. It is made in Germany. Hammer. Yeah, that word like that on it. It's $7 and I'm going to make it number 40 if anyone is interested in it for $7. It is that fudge word. Yeah. It is that reticulated edge around it. Is really pretty. It's got the courting scene and do $7 number 40. Mrs. Carol Bloom, $7 number 40. Sometimes you just have to let it go. Just let it go, let it go. Or things pile up, and I don't want that. I'm going to lay your little, I'm going to lay Maria's little spiders and her little, unless you don't want me to send those spiders. Don't be scared when you get them, Maria, them little spiders. They can scare you. So all of that, I think that was the last, oh no, I have the next one. The next one is going to be the thing that Sam, I talked to last. Yeah, that's with insurance. Yeah, anybody can get glasses insurance now. You can buy it separate. It's through a company called VSP. It's Vision Service Plan. Used to be only offered through your employer, but now they have it set up to where you can purchase it and it's not expensive at all. But it doesn't really pay for a whole lot. I mean, still pay a copay most of the times, anywhere from $10 to $25. Like, this is how it used to be when I had my eye business. $10 to $25 on an exam instead of 100 and whatever, which that saves on that. That's great. But when it comes to frames, if you don't stay in their group of frame companies, then it's out of pocket. I think they do give you a little bit of a little bit of money to go towards frames, and then so much towards lenses. But in the end, you're still going to pay a lot of money for frame or lenses, glasses, period. They're just expensive. And it shouldn't be that way, because you know what? I've been in the frame and lens business. Single vision lenses, just single vision, no astigmatism or anything like that. I could buy a pair. I could buy your prescription for $1.60. A frame I could pay $3 for. So now you have $4.60 in a pair of glasses. The hard part is the machine I had to buy to cut the lenses was almost $20,000. So there's where your money comes in. The machines are so expensive. Get 20% off the same. And so, and then, but when you get into, like, I could even buy transitions for $40, progressive. That's a no line transition for $40. And that's for the pair. And they're charging $600-700. It is a wild markup. It's like 20% or 200% markup on glasses. It's just crazy. I did a special for $39 frames and lenses for a single vision for kids, adults, whoever. $39. You pick from certain frames. The ones that I paid $3 for, still nice frames, and you still got a free replacement, because I could take that frame and turn it back into the company and they'd send me a new one. So I gave you a one-time free replacement on a $39 pair of glasses. So I try to make it affordable, but yeah, when that COVID thing happened, it just sort of blew all that out of the water for everybody around here. Because we were the only doctor office that even took Medicaid for the kids or anything. None of the rest of them. There's one more here and it doesn't. But you're not dogging them or anything. It's their preference to do however they want to do it. Is there anybody, I showed all of this in the very beginning. Is there anybody interested in the fabric? I think I'm going to put it all together. The fabric is like cut pieces, crafting pieces like this. There's your stockings. I love these reindeer. Where'd they go? I don't know. Oh, like, here's Santa on the sled. And then look at these reindeer. You could put him on a pillow, do one of the long, skinny pillows, put him on one end, and then there's a couple of reindeer. You could put them in front of it and do like a sled pillow. There's bows, there's snowmen, all of it. I'm going to price it all one price. There's the fronts to make pillows, a couple of those. There's make a train, I think there's a caboose on the bottom there, and the train itself, a locomotive on top, and just put a back on them. They got you the stitch lines go around them. You could pick any color, do a yellow back, a green back, a red back, whatever. There's just some really cute pieces in this box. There's even this piece here, which is not really from, I guess it's not. There's a Raggedy Ann and Andy in here, a little piece of it. And then there's this Southwestern piece, which is really pretty cool. This is like what you'd put on a shirt. See it reminds me of one of those squash necklaces, but see, like that, they did it like this. And then there's a lady, there's a wolf. Let's see if I'm holding it correct. Yeah. Looks like some cacti on there. And it'll be in there as well. But some really neat pieces. And I'm going to start them out. Let me put a start in here. And you get everything in this box. All of this. There's even the teddy bear. There's Christmas with the cat and dog and a mouse. And yeah, it's some really cool pieces. So if you are interested in it, let me see if it's all. I'm going to do $15 on the whole box. It's everything in this box. There's the Raggedy Ann and Andy. It's like, let's see where I can set this. Raggedy Ann and Andy cut out right there. And that's all of the Raggedy Ann and Andy, I believe. But yeah, there's some cool pieces. I love the sleigh and those reindeer. That's worth it to me. Then you got the pillow fronts like this, where you just do the backing. You could buy a red polka dot back. It'd be really cute. There's candy canes. There's rocking horses. There's carousel horses. All that kind of stuff. Yeah. Nope, there's absolutely. Now some, think. Trying to think. And I don't know if it's still this way or not, because I haven't been in the business in a while. But if you had Medicare, that was then. Now this is then. I don't know how it is now. And you got your supplement through United Healthcare. They had a plan that worked with, this is for vision, that worked with Medicare and United Healthcare, and they would give you like $300-400 for glasses. But you had to stay in their guidelines, and if you went outside, it was your cost. Like, they didn't do transitions unless it was medically necessary and you had to prove it. The doctor had to write it all in, and then it was still very hard to get. But yeah, but there's a will, there's a way. So $15 on all that fabric if anyone is interested in it. If not, I'm going to move on. And let's see, where are we at? I think I've showed everything. And I'm going to get ready to go back over. If y'all can think of anything I haven't showed, let me know, because I think I've showed everything. Pretty sure. And I'm going to go back over real quick and show you the items that have not sold. Of course, we know the fabric did not. So don't look like it. If anyone is interested in that fabric, let's see. It's a box of fabric. It's number 41. It's for 15. Oh, thank you. This is an old one. I've had this thing from back in the 1990s. Long time ago. I mean, like, long time ago. My son, I had it on somewhere. And he's like, Mom, my youngest son, he was like, Mom, you still have that? Oh my gosh, I remember you wearing that a long time ago. Yeah. 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 But the only thing you have to remember, Robin, is when you do that, you hope and pray they still make that frame if something would happen, because now you bought a pair of lenses, put it in an old frame, and that's the only frame it fit they'll fit. They make them just enough different. That's the only frame that they'll fit. Now, in saying that, that doesn't mean like a bigger frame like mine, like this, these could be cut down, um, and put into another frame if you can get the line of your bifocal, or center of your vision correct in another pair. A lot of places won't do that. I did that for my patients. I would pop their lenses out, trace it, make me a pattern, lay it on top of their lenses, a pattern of their frame they wanted, and tried to help them if they could fit. If I could cut them to fit that frame, I'd do it. But some places don't, because they don't cut frames, or they don't cut lenses in house, and I did. I did it to where you could have your glasses in the same day. You can ask to use your own frame. Yes, you do not have to purchase another frame. They're going to try to sell you another frame just to make money, of course. And they're going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you now. If something happens, that's the old lenses, and that's true. But you don't have to purchase a new frame. You can use the one that you have. Um, and then if you get transitions and they try to sell you scratch coating, tell them no. All transitions that I've ever seen ever automatically come with scratch coating. It's just another thing they try to sell you, even though if you don't purchase it, you're still going to have it. Yeah. And you want plastic lenses, you do not want glass lenses. Doctor told me I needed 2 pair of glasses, 1 pair for reading and driving, and another pair for computer. Uh, they have this thing in it now, in the lenses, is some kind of blue blocker. It's great for when you're on the computer, um, and on your phone and all that. It helps with that light. I don't know if they were trying to make sure you got that in it as well. It's hard to tell because I don't know what kind of the name or brand of the lenses you would be purchasing. Uh, to me, the best lenses out there that I like is through a company called Zeiss, and they have some really nice ones, but now they're pricey, but they're very nice lenses, and I've always been able to see very clear out of them. And then, of course, Avery, that also depends on their policy. They might have a policy at their place, and then what you do, you say, "Well, then can you please give me my prescription?" That's yours. You paid for the exam, that prescription is yours, and you should be able to get that from the doctor and take it anywhere you want, and even use it online through places like, what is it Warby Parker, or any of those lens frame places. But I talk about this kind of stuff all the time. Let's move on. So I'm going to start back at the very beginning. The Grim Reaper is still available. It is got the little light bulb in here. It does light up. Let me get to that. It was $35. And it is, sorry for that bright light in your face. $35, and it is number 2. If anybody is interested in this piece, it's the Grim Reaper. I'm trying to think, what did I say it stood? I can't remember now. It's a neat piece. It all lights up, all lit up. It lights up. It is 8.5 inches right in there. Got the light in there. Got the little toggle switch. It just all sets together real nicely. Turns on and off with a little toggle. It does work just fine. That one, 35. It's number 2. Set that right there. Oh, I'm gonna tell you, they hate seeing me come at eye doctors because I sat down when I got glasses, or they tried to sell me glasses last time. Um, Not these. My son helped me with these because he works in the optometry business. He's an optician. So he used to work for me. I trained him and everything, and now he went off and works for another place, making really good money doing it. Um, because this place, the place their employees really nice where he works, and they all love him. They all love Steven. I'm telling you, he's just. They all dressed up as him on Halloween. It was unreal because that's how much they all love him. Um, but the lady tried to sell me stuff, and she was telling me stuff, and I'm like, no, I don't have to buy that because it automatically comes on there. She goes, oh no, it doesn't. I said, yeah, it does. And I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but I'll let you know, I used to own an optometry business. I know about lenses. I know about all the lenses and what they do for you and the different viewing levels and all of that. Well, then she started talking the truth. So just be careful, and that's with anything. I mean, people they need to make a sale. They got to keep the business rolling to keep their job. If they don't sell enough at a lot of these places, they could lose their job, you know, and they don't want to do that. So they will tell a few little stories here and there to to get you to buy it. And I wish I could accompany some people because they have took some people, some places have that I know, and it just really upsets me because these people live on a budget. And when you need something, and then they turn around and basically, take your money and not really need it, then don't like that. Don't like that. I guess that's the reason maybe why I'm the way I am with this stuff, this kind of things. I don't like it when people do that. Okay, I did have one flat full sheet still available at $16. I don't even think you can buy a flat sheet for $16 anymore. And it is 50/50 polyester cotton. Really nice. Love the old polyester cotton sheets. Not like the polyester cotton today because the polyester cotton today is crap. But this is what the whole bedding looks like. But this is just the um, flat, and it is in pink instead of blue. It is $16. And it's number 3. $16, number 3. If anyone is interested in that piece, they try to scam. Yep. Yeah. They. I don't know. I don't get it, but that's all right. I do still have 3 of the panels of the Santa available. Now, it would be a panel, whoops, upside down. Let me turn it around. Be a panel like this, but it would be 2 of them. And they're sort of like they fit together like you could do a pillow. You get 2 big Santas, 2 small Santas on each panel. I do have 3 panels of those available. They're $8. I sold one because I had 4. So $8, number 7. $8, number 7. And this is a Hallmark panel, fabric panel. And it's just that width I showed you. That's all it is. It's that wide, or that top to bottom and everything. Really cute. I thought they would be great done up as like pillows. And I may just sew some of them up, but they don't sell. And maybe offer them to you that way. Oh, good night, Maria. Thank you. Invoices go out tomorrow, just as a reminder there for you. Uh, Oh, see you next week, Miss Pat. I do have the wooden ornaments and the bag of ribbon and presents available. They were $15. I'm going to mark them down to $12 a bag. So you can get either the one with the ribbons or some ornaments, little presents, crafting stuff. That little tree there that's upside down, that is an old ornament, a plastic one with the plastic greenery inside of it. They are now $12. The wooden ornaments are number 10, $12. And the craft bag here with the presents and ribbon is $12, number 11. Number 11, $12. Number 10 for the wooden ones at $12. And number 11 for the craft ribbons and stuff. Susan, you want number 3? That is the flat full sheet. Yes. Okay. I've got your name on that, girl. That is, wait till you see it. It's beautiful. Love those old sheets like that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Congratulations on that. So those are still available there if anyone wants those. Oh, this one's really pretty too. Now this is the Japan Angel. She's got all of her fingers, all of her toes, her thumbs, everything. She is a really neat piece. She is she was 14. I'm gonna mark her to 12. $12, number 15 on this angel, and she's right I think around 5 inches. If I remember right, 5.5 inches. Y'all's gonna hear some loudness in the background because the guys are arriving. And okay, got that. And oh, that's sold. Dana took that. Okay. I have one rosary left. Now it is $16, I believe. Yes, $16, and it is this really pretty blue. And I think those are glass, like a blue glass, teal turquoisey color. Very pretty. And this is what it looks like. Front and back. And then the little cross here. Oh, where's it at? Right there. And it is marked Rome on the back of it. It is $16 and it's number 20. $16, number 20. And I think this was like 18. I remember right. Can't remember. I measure too many things sometimes. 16 inches on this rosary. Very pretty. I mean, like really, really pretty. $16, number 20. That's your birthday too? Oh. Happy birthday. And then I still have, this piece here, the Halloween witch. She's $24 and she's number 23. I only found one of her online, and the other piece, the cat didn't find it at all. But I am going to mark this one to 22. $22, number 23. If anybody is interested, it is online for $48 right now. So $22, number 23 on that one. The wooden salt and pepper shakers. They are number 25. I had them for $10. I'm going to mark them to 8. I've had these a while, so I'll mark them down a little bit. And they are number 25, $8. Frozen Charlotte's boy or the girl. These are $10 each. Number 27. Just let me know, boy, girl, and 27. $10 each. Almost done here, guys. Oh, shoot. Yeah, Maria. Forgot to write that down, but I remember who got it. The ribbon. Oh, this ribbon is wonderful. This is $10 a roll. It is 1970s Hallmark. And it is in this top one is sort of like a pumpkin spice, and then the teal, which are very pretty colors together, even if you did them together. They are $10 each. The pumpkin spice is number 31, and the teal is number 33, and they are $10 a spool. There is over 8 yards, 26 feet. So 24 feet would be 8, right? Is that right? Am I doing that right in my head? There's 3 feet in a yard. So 3 goes into 26 8 times. That's 24, and you have 2 more feet. So yeah, that's like over 2 or over 8.5 yards. 8.6666666667. Yeah. Yeah. So those are also available. And then the box of fabric was 15. If anybody's interested in that and they want to make an offer on that box, they can. Anything that I've come back and mentioned, if you want to make an offer on, the worst thing I can say is no or counter offer you. I mean that, and that's okay, and I don't have a problem with it, and at all. So yeah. Lay that right there. Sam, please send invoice, but keep tree until box is full. Yes, ma'am. I can do that. I can do that. Let's see. Miss Judy. Yeah, and that'll be in a let's see, that thing, the tree was like I can't remember now, but it was tall. So I'll put it in a bigger box, taller box. So you have plenty of room to put things in, even if you wanted me to do that for probably the next couple of weeks. I mean, I think depending on what you purchase, I don't have a problem with that either. Just gonna put hold. I have to write all that down, or I can't remember anything. And then Gail, are you still here? Am I holding your box till you get home? And then guys, if there was something that you're thinking about, you're not sure, you want to check out things, see if it's going to work with whatever you're doing, say like, whatever's left over, or you change your mind in the middle of the night, you wake up and go, oh, I should have bought that ribbon, just drop me an email at this email right here and say, Sam, add that to my box, or, Bill, I want this stuff. And just let me know. I have everything wrote down, and I can get it out to you as fast as I possibly can. So that is everything, guys. I haven't even looked at estate sales for next week yet. Sometimes they don't even come out with pictures of several of them until like Tuesday, Thursday, late Tuesday night, Thursday, or what am I saying? Tuesday, Wednesday. So yeah, so I don't know about them all yet, but yeah, maybe I'll find some more really good goodies. I hope so, because I'm starting to run. My stash is running low. Yeah, I may have to dig into my items, and I don't really want to. We'd be having an anthropomorphic sale, and them items are expensive. So no, I don't want to do all that. But hope everybody has a really nice week. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. If there's any questions, guys, let me know. If not, I'm going to say good night, and I appreciate you being here. And I'll see you next Sunday. What is next Sunday? Now that I think about it, I need to keep track of that because there is a week that I need not to. I don't remember what day it is yet. It's the 26th. So I'm still good there. Trying to think. I can't remember right now. I'll have to look at the dates, but I know there's a day coming up that I may not make it here. Roxanne. Hello, hello. Thanks for being here, everybody. I'll get your boxes all boxed up and invoiced out tomorrow evening. Same as always. The same everything as always. But I'll see you later. I'm going to go out here and see if these guys brought any pizza. Sometimes they bring pizza and I snatch a piece. Thank you, guys. Bye for now.